There it is. Yay. Alright, so tonight I was gonna play more God of War, but I don't really feel like playing God of War. I kinda just wanna relax tonight. But I said I'd stream tonight, so we're gonna do Game Dude. If you don't know who Game Dude is, he's another angry game reviewer from 2007, 2006. Except this guy is a whole other beast. Whereas people like Make 21 and all those guys kind of had good lives afterwards. Game Dude kind of self imploded. I'll tell you more as the stream goes on, but you just got to know he self imploded. So we got one person watching. All messages, and I guess let's begin. This is his Conquer video. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Conquer. I guess he's going to talk about Pocket Tales and Diddy Kong. So without further ado, let's watch. BetaBot 5, I need a gamer with attitude. Ay, ay, ay! Classic.
Banjo and Kazooie, honey.
Oh, this is his Banjo episode. All right. Just don't ask how Diddy got his name. Say he doesn't. Don't let him babysit.
Baron Regal that starred in classics like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Two amazing N64 platform games developed by Rare, with excellent control, beautiful graphics.
They are really good games. I'd say the best way to play them is the Xbox versions. They made little. Hey Daniel, they made little quality of life improvements, especially towards collecting the notes. And Banjo-Tooie actually has a hint system to tell you where to get other jiggies. It's supposed to be tails.
Wonderful music and witty humor. These games are charms that will forever be a part of our childhood. Gotta love how the music changes to suit the environment, like when you dive underwater.
Putting the finishing touches on. Oh, nice. Hey, musicology. Oh, anytime, Daniel. I'm glad. Hope you enjoy. Royal Foil, what's up? YouTube's kind of a bit. Yeah, YouTube doesn't really like notifying when I stream. They also fixed that weird. Yeah. JoJo.
How everyone speaks gibberish. And how Kazooie throws you behind her back when running up steep hills. So whatever did happen for...
How old is this video? That looks like the... No, like, that's not... That's a figure. I was about to say, it looks like the Banjo-Kazooie amiibo, but I have the Banjo-Kazooie amiibo, and it looks nothing like it. I think because... Oh! Thanks! I figured you'd sub to me, but yeah, YouTube really doesn't like notifying people when I stream. That's why usually in the Discord, I'll leave a link.
Classic stars.
Slim Josh from Drake and Josh.
Banjo-Kazooie. Grunty.
That game's great. I hope they put it on NSO. That's a really underappreciated game.
Revenge. 2 months after Banjo-Kazooie, Gwentilda, trapped underground by
supposed
a
to be
boulder as a result of her
Joey Toho.
is reincarnated as a robot, kidnaps Kazooie, and takes her back in time, hoping she'd never meet Banjo so she'd never get in prison. As Banjo, it's your job to rescue her by also traveling back in
Gunty's
time to
Revenge.
stop Gwentilda. So yeah, no Kazooie.
At least not yet. You only really have to like play without Kazooie for like half a level.
That means
Gunty's Revenge. Hey, Mask Man. Thumbnail is you know your thumbnail. Yeah, I know. It's my banner.
lying
I've been meaning to change it for a while.
and none of her crazy moves until you rescue her, making the game even more bland and
Oh, this guy? He ended up stalking a woman and had to flee. I think he lived in Canada. He ended up stalking a woman and had to flee from Canada. This is the one that Dorky would pull sprites from. Oh, yeah.
so the game is way too short, unless you want to collect all 10 billion items that artificially lengthen it. Two justifications as to why it's
Looks like Josh Bell with the smaller head and thicker eyebrows.
Notes, Jinjos, Jiggies, totems, honeycombs, it never ends. There's
Fucked up the moment he was. Yes!
simply too many, and the game
To be fair, I do think it's a barbaric and unnecessary procedure, but yeah.
Focuses too much on collecting them. By the time you're done, the Earth will be a moon run by red gorillas and virtual boys. I am not joking. Most are just out in the open too and don't require much.
I think it's a decent length for a Game Boy game. Not every game needs to be 50 fucking hours, especially a Game Boy Advance game. It took me 10 hours to beat it, playing on and off, and I think that's an acceptable length for a Game Boy Advance game.
Skill to obtain. Why can't I restart? I want to restart, damn it! Love how they only gave Bozai a frontal sprite so you can't talk to him anywhere but front. Hate how you have to talk to him. He's so fucking annoying. Shut up.
Teach them hygiene. Like, yeah. Give him Christian energy.
Shut
I mean...
up. Your first fight with Klungo is a joke. You jump onto these platforms to avoid all his attacks, then hit him when his shield is down. Do this 3 times. It's pathetic. No splash, swim, or sink? What? Would have been Diddy Kong Pilot with tilt sensor control, but became Banjo Pilot with D-pad control and Microsoft.
What the fuck? It just skipped from one game to the other. Cleaning the tip and yeah.
Already from Nintendo.
Alright, it went from... Alright, this is actually my least favorite Banjo game. It's not bad, but it's... And yes, I will compare it to Nuts and Bolts. I think Nuts and Bolts is a better vehicle-based game. This game is just kind of generic. This dude's lisp is bugging me.
Unbearable disappointment is a...
Yeah, he just went from one game to the other. He didn't even give his thoughts on it other than, I don't like this game. Next.
Blandest nightmare. AI lacks...
That is to say, there's probably a longer version of this video out. Something Game Dude used to do would he would upload a video, delete it, edit it, upload it again. And he would do that constantly.
Design is bad, control is too sensitive. And why do you slow down when you fly over grass? If this was a car
fuckload of
racer,
shit.
The grass would slow you down because of friction. But this is a plane racer. And a bird and witch flying in planes? I know video games aren't logical, but this crosses a line. Attacking enemies from the rear.
That is weird. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog driving a car.
Is almost impossible.
Like, why would they need to do that?
Only affect enemy attack. Graphics and
I guess Kazooie probably can't fly fast as an airplane, but you know.
Fantastic, but the game is still soggy territorial bear markings. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts.
That game's not bad. Honestly, after I didn't like it when I played the demo of it back in 15 years ago. Holy shit! I played the demo of it and I was like, this game sucks. But then I got an Xbox One and played it on the Rare Replay collection. I was like, I like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun building cars and driving it around. It honestly shouldn't have been a Banjo-Kazooie game, though. It should have just been like another character, like any other character, really. He kind of looks like Mike Matei. A little. Oh my god, he does a little.
A game with beautifully weird and shiny graphics.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a Banjo game. Should have been something else.
That took a massive diarrhea on my childhood. Grass is lusciously green and water is sparklingly blue, but almost...
Looks like Mike Matei's son.
Nothing is like the classics. That would have been fine. Super Mario Sunshine is a masterpiece and it's very different from the classics, but this game's...
JonTron made people ignore Nuts and Bolts. I think people already didn't like the game when it came out. That was honestly the biggest thing. Xbox players didn't want to play a Banjo-Kazooie game. Banjo-Kazooie fans didn't want to play a kart racer. It appealed to nobody. And it's also one of the reasons it kind of killed Rare, because during the early days of the 360, Microsoft really liked Rare. There were tons of games. They were doing Viva Pinata, speaking foremost when it sucked. Viva Pinata, Perfect Dark, Cameo, Elements of Power. They were releasing a ton of games in the early days of the Xbox, but after this game, it kind of sunk Rare, and they ended up making fucking Kinect games for a while until Sea of Thieves. Grabbed by the Ghoulies, overly ignored. That is a good game. Yeah, it is kind of generic, but yeah, that's a fun game. Viva Pinata was a really good game. Viva Pinata was very good, and it had a pretty decent cartoon as well. They were supposed to give Banjo and Kazooie a cartoon, but it never happened.
far from its roots, and almost everything that is new, which is almost everything, is shitty. When you start the game, it seems like it's going to be a classic Banjo game, but it's nothing but a lie. This is not Banjo-Kazooie. The Banjo universe is now an 80%...
Yeah, after the Xbox One, Microsoft dropped the Kinect like a bad transmission.
Vehicle-based Play-Doh Lego sandbox disaster that's barely a platform game for it lies too heavily on vehicles. Diddy Kong Racing has Banjo and Kart, Plane, and Hovercraft, and then there's Banjo Pilot.
The font was so fucking small. That was a big issue. That was an issue with me playing Dead Rising. I played the demo for the Xbox. I could not read. I had to sit in front of the TV to read the dialogue because I was using a standard definition TV, not an HD one.
Think that's enough vehicles?
Really badly managed Rare. Yes, they did.
Stories about a battle between Banjo.
God, why would it? Thoughts on Gila Klein starting an OnlyFans? I'd rather pour bleach in my eyes than see that Palestinian murderer fucking naked. I've heard rumors. I saw it on Twitter. Ugh. Who would pay to see that?
On who owns Spiral Mountain. It's odd, but it worked.
Looks like Josh Moon's gonna be playing that Gila Klein murdering Palestine kids clip again. Yes, Saints in Hell, he did. It's real. Ugh.
However, there's only 5 worlds. Camera can be annoying. Grabbing poles and ladders can be awkward. Puzzle pieces don't.
DSP and side scrollers. Yes, I saw that. Israeli Defense Force donation drives to get more drones. Oh God!
Preview levels anymore. You can make the text
so
small, you would need a telescope to read it. Cutscenes are a bit choppy, and while all classic characters look nice, all new ones look shit. Everyone's so fucking cubed, especially
really,
Banjo. Gives block.
Don't post it on my Discord either. I don't want to see that shit.
Get a whole new meaning. And Load of Garbage is a ripoff of Mike from Reboot.
I remember Reboot.
Guess walking through the door wasn't cool enough. Oh look, Banjo and Kazooie. Flying in an airplane. That makes perfect sense. Kazooie doesn't fly or do any of her crazy moves anymore. She does fuck all but use a wrench. Now she's just a bird in a backpack. Even Banjo's old moves are gone. He also does fuck all.
I think if you beat the game, you get Banjo and Kazooie's mostly old moveset. He's like, yeah, you guys aren't probably gonna need these anymore.
Here we go! Whee! That was awesome. Love the shadows. They're so realistic, like the tightrope walking. It's cool that you can infinitely customize vehicles, but as long as you max out a stat or even use the default ones, you'll get the job done, eliminating any need for
Not really. You could do it, but you can't do it well.
Creativity. You're only allowed to use this shit wagon at Showdown Town, and these Kingdom Hearts gummy ship clones have the same system.
Game Chode would enjoy ukulele. Maybe.
Hearts. I didn't know.
A lot of people didn't like that game. Even me. I liked it. I liked how it looked, and I liked how it played. I just had no real drive to beat it. I think I got to like the casino level and just said, fuck it.
They're definitely superior, but their handling is still...
Hey, anytime, Polywolf.
Total shit, no matter how many times you customize them. Some too responsive, some not responsive enough. They're stiff and slippery, turn over from everything, and stop by even the smallest nick of the environment. Sometimes they get...
I actually might play this game tonight.
Stuck under fallen debris. You son of a damn. You stupid... Mike! You daughter of a bitch.
Daughter of a bitch? That's interesting. Everything the fucking retards who complained about this game wanted. Guess their dopamine levels to collectathons waned. Yeah.
Get stuck over fallen debris.
Waffles. To be fair, a lot of people didn't like Tui, which I honestly think Tui is better than the first game.
Fuck.
Talk about a bad reboot game. The reboot game is definitely I've seen Rerez talk about that reboot game. It's fucking awful.
Fuck you!
Who'd have thought a third-person shooter where you're constantly on a sliding skateboard would be fun?
Then there's the green water that deliberately worsens control as if it wasn't bad enough.
Banjo Joey never ever. It looks very good.
Fucker noodle! No, not the green water. Oh, come on. You don't have...
Make a boat, dumbass! Make a more buoyant ship. You can do that. You can put wings on it and fly over the water, you stupid fuck.
To overdo it,
Graphically, this is a very pretty game.
Pain in the fucking ass if you didn't need them to carry objects that never want to stay inside. Damn.
Make a better car, dipshit. The game gives you the option to. You can make a car that won't fall over if you put something in it, you dumb fuck.
Perhaps the physics
Damn it.
You have to be so close to the objects to zap them, or you'll zap your vehicle instead. The game is a mess. I ditch them and go
Build a better car!
Exploring, but then I can't complete the repetitively tedious missions that are nothing but torturous racing, redundant shooting galleries, and ignominious.
Carries Joey on his knapsack and Joey uses Joker hands to slap enemies. Tennis titties and solve puzzles.
Fetch quests. It's all
He sounds fabulous.
Bland and unimaginative.
I think he's German and Middle Eastern mixed.
Except the domino one. That one's cool. Nevertheless, they're all trial and error, and cause even the smallest tweaks to your vehicles can make big differences, you'll be in the damn garages more than the missions. Going back and forth for further adjustments. It's fucking annoying. Showdown Town, the ugly hub world, is basically the only place with platforming.
That explains,
call this a platform game. Nevertheless, this is what the entire game should be like.
A kraut turk roach, jeez.
With lands covered with snow, trees, and lava.
A kraut roach.
The vehicles could have been intertwined with puzzling platform elements rather than stupid missions. But as it stands, it's a wasted opportunity and a disgrace to the Bears' legacy.
Bear had only like what 4 games. I mean, this is. I'd honestly prefer if Nuts and Bolts was just another game without Banjo in it, but it's not a bad game. You just suck at it. You're like, it's a skill issue.
A big Bear's bum.
Inspired by the angry video game nerd. All right, we got Blinks. Blinks the Time Wizard or something. I have this on Xbox. I had the original version on my Xbox, and it's a lot of fun. Turks with German citizenship to vote in both countries. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm not really going to... It's crazy how time has been kind to this game. The guy was just repeating the same talking points everyone did for this game during that time. Yeah, it's not a bad game. And I say that as someone who hated the game when he was younger. I played it recently, and it's a lot of fun. I like building the cars.
Blinks the Time Sweeper is a masterpiece. Blinks the Time Sweeper is a waste of fucking time. Yeah, 4D, like the PS3. Blinks could have been
This game is great. It's a little difficult and a little clunky to play, but once you get used to it, yeah, this game's really fun. I haven't played the sequel. I want to. Attempt of Microsoft to make their own furry mascot platform. Yeah, and then they just stuck with Master Chief as their mascot.
Sauce mascot to join Nintendo's Mario, Sega Sonic, and Sony's Crash. But no.
Blinks. If you have an Xbox One or Series X, you can play it. A furry Prince of Persia, kinda. Except instead of just rewind, there's multiple things you can do. You can make things faster. You can make copies of yourself. D's nuts and bolts.
Just had to fall in the mud puddle right away with Sonic and Crash.
But yeah, this game's a little clunky to play, and it's really hard. Oh shit, I'm behind. This game's a little... don't work well. Yeah, they did for a while. The original Xbox had a lot of really good Japanese games. Metal Wolf Chaos, Ninja Gaiden, Otogi, Myth of Demons. They had some pretty good versions of Fatal Frame and Silent Hill. Dead or Alive. Sega, Shenmue, Toe Jam and Earl. Stealth Thievery, and I've never played the sequel. But yeah, Japan, they really tried making good Japanese games for the Xbox, but the Japanese didn't want to play an American game console. They were happy with Sony and Nintendo, so...
Crash, but unlike those two, he never even got the chance to set foot in the spotlight. Alright, let's just get the boring stuff out of the way first.
Yes, that's a great game.
Cat works at the Time Factory, a facility outside time itself that creates, distributes, and...
I think I 100%ed this game. This game's great.
Maintains...
You can get different vacuums that do different things. Gun Valkyrie's a good one, too.
Universal time flow. When time glitches occur, time sweepers like Blinks need to suck them up before they become monsters. But then Tom Toms, an evil pig gang, steals so much time in dimension B1Q64, time sweepers stop the supply of time to it, indefinitely suspending it and its inhabitants for the sake of the universe. But when Blinks finds out a princess is trapped in that dimension, he dives into it before it closes to rescue her. Why? Well, apparently he's in love with her. So now we've got Sonic and Elise, Donkey Kong and Pauline, and
Donkey Kong has always liked Pauline. Game I wish they would. Oni. I heard that game was good, but I never played it. The Tom Tom Girls gang led by Chris Chan.
Blinks and this princess. No, I think our dimension has a lot more problems than B1Q64. At first, the game seems okay. Graphics are beautiful, control is decent, music is nice, and sounds like Nights into Dreams, which is, pretty cool. And controlling time is very innovative.
I've never played Oni. I almost bought it. I was about to buy it, but I think I bought, I want to see, I think I got Fatal Frame 2 instead of Oni, which honestly was a good choice. Fatal Frame 2 is fucking great.
Blinks is a very likable character, and this game has a very nice personality of its own. It definitely could have been another Super Mario Bros. But no. Now, before we expose this perfect catastrophe, let's talk about the gameplay. This pussy sucks and blows with this TS-1000 vacuum cleaner. Objective is to suck up garbage, shoot down all your enemies, then go to the end within 10 minutes for every stage. Now let's crack this bitch wide open. To get to the enemies, you have to jump platforms and control time around you by rewinding.
I missed pre-Halo days. Bungie had variety. Still like it a lot, rough edges and all. Yeah, it kind of sucks what happened to Bungie.
Rewinding, fast forwarding, pausing, slowing, and recording.
Those puns were home runs. Out of the park.
Bad level design never puts any of them to good use. Like, for recording, instead of having to complete 2 sections of platforming at the same time, all you can really do with it is simultaneously open 2 gates and fly off teeter-totters. You have to collect 3 of the same crystals for 1 time control, or 4 for 2 consecutively. Because of this, there's a lot of backtracking when you run out, and you can only have a maximum of 3 time controls at a time. Newest one will
That is annoying. I did not like that.
replace the oldest. Most are laying on the ground and appear after.
Destiny 2 is full of rainbow shit while the story goes super tard. I've never played Destiny.
Killing enemies, but
I liked Halo back when it was out. I liked Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach, but after that I kind of just stopped caring. I played Infinite, but I didn't really care for it.
because they don't respawn.
I just didn't care to play it. Pick Fatal Frame 2 over Oni as well any day of the week.
Start the entire level because there's no more crystals for a certain time control you need to use to progress. This wouldn't be a problem if there were checkpoints, but no. Some crystals are so close together you may accidentally pick up a wrong one, or sometimes the wrong one will land on you, preventing you from getting 4 of a kind. This is very annoying. Pussy. When a time control ends, the game freezes for 10 hours. Also very annoying, and you can't stop a recording, you have to wait.
I would say that is annoying, but it's not really game breaking.
Dodge, come out of nowhere, and you're such
Yeah, this game is very hard.
a pain in the fucking ass to hit. Fuck. Automatic aiming is flawed. It's imprecise and keeps magnetizing away from the target to bombs, garbage, or other enemies around you, especially when shooting bombs.
ODST and Reach were just made to get out of their shitty contract.
That will also arc over rather than go straight, or stop by your feet because of uneven ground. Walking on would have been nice. Ammo is maximized at 5, and that would be okay if you didn't have to constantly backtrack even more because it's not where you are. There's also this very annoying time limit that is illogically not affected by time controls. And if time is up, you'll have to redo the entire level all over again.
I've never had a time over playing this game. In fact, that was probably the first time I saw that screen. 10 years of Destiny, Bungie deserves the oven. Destiny really is 10 years old? Holy fuck.
Time extensions would have been nice. Oh crap, time is running out and there's 1 enemy left. But I've run out of garbage. Now I have to go back, suck some up. Damn it, he morphed! Finally! Come on. Blinks, you
Just made
son
it.
of a bitch, I did it.
Reversing time mechanics. Ubisoft still making the Prince of Persia Sands of Time. They're remaking Sands of Time? 2014, Joey. These gamer groovables will stop when Destiny comes out. Oh,
There's
yeah.
no slowdown and camera's a disaster.
Yeah, they were wrong about that. That fucking thing lasted for at least half a year.
It keeps getting stuck, and it either hides you when you're too close to walls, or the enemies. Tagline is, why have 9 lives when you can control time? Because, you know, having only a maximum of 3 retries is so much better than 9 lives. Yeah, retries, another time control. Basically, you always only have 1 life, but...
It was announced a while ago, since then it's been radio silence. Full backing of Activision Blizzard, they still underdelivered. Bunch of hacks.
Later on, but still, the only thing better than 9 lives, let alone 1, is more. Oh, and get hit just once, you die. Even with infinite retries, this game still becomes annoyingly difficult to beat. Boss music annoyingly loops every 2
3-4
seconds
backup
like
studios still delivered shit.
Scratching chalkboards in your ears.
His shoulders are wide.
What kind of cat can't even climb? Who is the air cat? Not Blinks. Even worse, you'll have to replay levels for medallions and gold to buy more powerful vacuums you'll need.
Isn't doing too well at the moment. No. No, you know what they should do? Re-release Rayman 1 and 2 on the PS5. That'd be cool.
They have one vacuum at a time, and if you ever want to go back to a previous one, which may be better against certain enemies, you have to buy it again. Because you can't even sell them, that only means one thing. He throws them away. Bastard. Also, if you enter a level, pick up some gold, and exit, you'll lose it all unless you finish that level. Another pain in the ass. The biggest problem is that it's fucking dull. You move too slow, do the same things over and over.
Free t-shirt when I bought Rayman 2. I first played the Dreamcast version of Rayman 2, but only a demo. I didn't really play the full game until I got the DS version.
Again,
not a bad game, I liked it.
It's all trial and error, and you're always lost. It's a wasted opportunity that feels like a choice.
Surprised Ubisoft didn't release a version for the Switch. They released one for the DS, they released one for the 3DS. The Switch version was only... Japanese made a lot of games for the... They did! That's awesome.
The arrows point this way, but it's a dead end.
Yeah, this one, we were talking about that. Team Ninja, From Software, Sega.
You know,
they released a lot of games for the Xbox.
As all these time control buttons are, my favorite is the eject button.
Shin Megami... Oh, we never got that in America.
So don't waste it on this fucking game.
And
now on to Blinks 2 Masters of Time and Space, world's first.
He is the A-Beeb. He is so rude.
Dimensions are there anyway? Well, apparently there's 11, including...
I've never played the second Blinks game, so I have no real opinion about it. And I never really got a chance to, and it's not backwards compatible, so...
0. Maybe one day they'll make a Blinks
for the Xbox, what the fuck? They really wanted the Japanese to buy the Xbox, but they just didn't want to.
Let's just hope that never happens.
Time is a treasure.
Okay, do you want me to turn the game off? First of all, why did Blinks stretch? He looks worse. Can you play as him?
Played it, it was okay.
No, you can't. Why have a Blinks game if you can't even play as
Wait, Pigu Konsuru.
Sure, you can customize your own cat, but I want Blinks, damn it! He also doesn't play any vital role in the plot. And why do they make him scratch his face? What, is he supposed to be cool now? Anyway, the Time Sweepers need to collect the fragments of a giant crystal that recently shattered before the Tom-Toms to prevent a temporal apocalypse.
Fuck you, like the Pigu Desu Desu.
Split between both sides. You start the game as a Time Sweeper, playing through pointless tutorials. I mean, really, platformers don't need tutorials. You'll learn much faster by yourself or by reading the damn manual. 10 years later, it's on to the gameplay. It sucks. It's even more boring than the original. Sure, they
Really, a lot of people seem to like the second game more than the first.
Fixed a few things like running faster, slightly better control, and the ability to lock on targets. But gone is the charm and personality of the original. Wow, that's the worst unlocking by twisting a key in a keyhole animation I've ever...
I think Bimmy would have enough time to review this. You know what? I'd love to see Angry Video Game Nerd review more Xbox games. I think the only one he did was, that fucking Drake 99 Dragons, which is an awful fucking game.
Scene. But damn, moving water like Jello after stopping time is fucking cool. You'd think it would be nicer that they added a health bar.
Should review Shin Megami Tensei.
No,
That'd be great.
it's not
He should review Mischief Makers.
hard enough
The first for the
health bar
Famicom.
checkpoints. And you don't even have to collect the same crystals consecutively for a time control anymore. Eliminating strategy. Enemies respawn, which is very annoying. What about the camera? Well, obviously it sucks.
Funny how the Japanese developed probably the most America game of all time for the Xbox, which ironically only released in Japan. Yeah, we didn't get Metal Wolf Chaos until the PlayStation 4. James got some new fat guy to edit his videos for him. Oh yeah, that other dude quit. Probably. Is the final boss of this game? What were they thinking?
And there's
I still don't know why From Software never released that game in America until recently. That's weird.
all these annoying help messages that constantly pause the game and ruin the puzzles. Stop interrupting the game. Let me do it by myself. Yay! I won a movie clip.
I got it on GOG. Nice. It's on Xbox as well. It's on pretty much everything now.
Alright. Now a pig and a human. When will the madness end?
It's Ethan Ralph every time he sees a vulnerable 18-year-old girl.
Open a safe. All you have to
It's
do
like a
is
spicy
tap the
armored
button.
core. We're getting a new armored
Now
core.
it's a battle between 4 Tom-Toms and 4 Time Sweepers. They shoot garbage that blasts your ass into oblivion. Trying to use these other items effectively is awkward as fuck and really don't do much anyway. Of course, my stupid allies die right away. Damn, they're so annoying. They constantly and simultaneously
Der game.
same 3 lines.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
These assholes have infinite ammo, and they can also pick up items laying on the ground, like healing themselves by drinking milk. There goes all my work down in one gulp. There's so many items messily scattered on the ground. The cats can be so hard to find, and I really hate it when they shoot your ass out of nowhere. Sometimes after being shot, I magically...
This looks
go back to where
annoying.
I was.
I think this is a multiplayer mode. This looks really annoying.
Notice how bad these graphics are. What is this? Are you kidding me? 2 skies. It looks horrible. You'd
Isn't that supposed to be like how it looks?
assume these are parallel dimensions, but according to the original, you can only enter another dimension through their gate. Otherwise, closing their gate wouldn't make them inaccessible. I don't believe this. I just don't believe this.
What were they
piece of
thinking?
fucking shit. Nothing works. I've
What were
tried
they
everything.
thinking?
They will not die. Every time I attack them, they shoot me. Never go by the water, because if you get shot, you'll fall in the deep end and drown. I found one cat by the deep end of the water, and for some reason, he just stands there. That long. Are you kidding me?
What were you hitting him with?
No. Now I have to restart. I can't take it anymore. These games suck. The end. Cats, stay outside the house.
He threw him on the ground. I don't know what the fuck. What the hell? Is it gonna rain? No one tells the game dude anything. He's the bottom of the totem pole. The ball's on the dick. Balls on the dick. This is so avant-garde. In years, and I might be confusing him with someone else, but didn't Game Dude get some sort of penis tugger to yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Inspired by the angry video game nerd. Alright, what's the next one? Bubsy. Not a fan of Bubsy, so everyone on this not me. Never heard of that game. You know, a fan of Bubsy? There's someone out there that likes Bubsy. When the Game Grumps made fun of this guy, I don't really watch the Game Grumps. I know they made fun of the Irate Gamer once. That was pretty funny. What the hell? The creator passed away. Oh, that's sad. Game Grumps are cucks now. That game's great. What does the Alvin and the Chipmunks have to do with this? Why is he showing off the old Alvin cartoon? EGM talked about how the creators of Bubsy sent them cake to celebrate Bubsy's birthday. Oh, that's nice. Gay Grumps. Aaron is a cuck and Danny is collecting passive income. Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
This is a long theme song. Literal fucking boomer. Aaron has always been a cuck. 50 years old, damn. I wonder where Richard Russell is, speaking of boomers.
Bubsy.
I tried playing the first Bubsy... Holy shit, that is scary. Bubsy jump scare. I tried playing the first Bubsy video game, and it's not good. You slip and slide all over the place. You die in one hit. It sucks.
Cartoon's good.
You're probably the only person that actually likes that cartoon. I need to show that on stream. Dabbed on black people and never got canceled. Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Possibly go wrong.
This is just a fuck platypus.
Jaguar games are the best.
Gameplay is so generic.
Tempest 2000 and holy shit, I'm trying to think of a Rayman. Rayman was good. The trick is to never apologize. Yep. Apologizing to these people is like bleeding in front of a shark.
It's so excruciatingly dull.
What could possibly go wrong?
The controls are so bad.
Where did you learn to fly?
So
Oh,
imprecise.
where did you learn to
You
fly?
know, I never knew bobcats could glide, so that's pretty imaginative.
What could possibly go wrong?
How can you kill enemies in front of waterfalls when you're behind them? I just don't know what it is about these games. I mean, playing them makes me feel like I should be doing something so much better with my time, like
Getting a tattoo of a goat.
running into a forest and grabbing beavers to file down their teeth to save trees.
You start the game off with 9 lives, and that's real creative, right? Because, you know, you're a cat, but trust me, you will need those 9 lives, because there are so many cheap deaths, thanks to bad level design, especially off-screen.
Yeah, this game is not fun. I hope you like crashing into shit. And, oh yeah, the game also has fall damage. And you move too fucking fast.
Fuck! This game is so...
Any phenotype experts can pinpoint his ethnicity. Videos of toy dinosaurs. Yes! I need to download and stream that video. It's him talking about his, relationship and how he started stalking this girl. But he's playing it out with toy dinosaurs in his front yard. It's fucking great.
Sheep! No, 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 no! Fuck! No, no, no!
Speedy
like,
Gonzalez
you know,
game
it's
for the SNES. I did not know they made that.
One hit, you die. Would have been nice to have a save option like Super Mario World. That's one downside to running so fast. Things come out of nowhere, you hit them, and you die.
Oh yay, Bubs.
Oh, he didn't barely talked about that game. The game should have had some type of buffer if it's a Sonic clone. Yeah, the game Sonic had a buffer for damage. If you had a ring and got hit, you still kept going as long as you had rings. Bubsy doesn't do that. So the little yarn balls mean nothing.
Z2. I don't want to see his butt. Turn around! This is the same fucking game.
With the same flaws.
What could possibly go wrong?
But the
They made a Bubsy game for Jaguar, and it's basically a lot like this. ROM hackers mod it to be a Sonic 4. Oh, yes.
control
I've played that Sonic 4. You have to save people in cages.
are worse. They're so bad. Why are they worse? Why? It's such a mess.
Oh,
Getting
God.
lost is easy because of bad level design. What?
It's like I'm on ice. Fuck! He moves so fast, it's so easy to die. Fuck! I
His
just
feet.
can't stand these awful controls. I mean, they're so bad. One more
They're
game.
so bad.
One more.
What could possibly go wrong?
Bubsy 3D. Worst Bubsy game ever. Music is nice.
Yeah, this game's not good.
Graphics are horrible. It's the blandest geometric nightmare.
Tried to
with
replicate
barely
the
any
slider in
textures.
Sonic.
Everything looks like painted
best.
cardboard. The only redeeming fact
Can I just say this? This game is not good. It looks like a prototype, actually.
that it forces you to use
What are
your
you talking
imagination.
about?
The ground is covered with random squares. There's so much
This game
fog in the
rocks.
back-
Are you a Lilia? Are you? Do you degrease your pizzas? Are you a Lilia?
Ground and objects disappear and reappear instantly. Look, flower, no flower,
It's called draw
Flower.
distance.
no flower. It's so blocky.
Who? Fuck, can't pronounce it. It's like a bunch of eyes. He was this super turbo autistic dude who used to make videos about him playing Bubsy 3D, and he had all these weird phobias and shit that he could barely take care of himself. And he used to take his pizza and he'd take a paper towel and just degrease the shit out of it.
Frame rate and animation.
He did get better. He got actual mental health help, and he's actually living on his own now. I think he's like a repairman.
Is choppy, hit detection is lousy, and the mountains aren't even finished. Even his shadow is an octagon. The game is like a giant unfinished
Someone
big
type
test
that
on
down.
the verge of crashing. Joysticks do nothing. You can only move with the D-pad. Horrible for 3D. Control
It was an early PlayStation game.
is horrendous.
Keep in mind, the PlayStation didn't have analog sticks back in the day. When it first was released, it was released like 95. It did not have analog sticks. It had a D-pad, 4 buttons, and 4 shoulder buttons, as well as select and start.
Really stiff and awkward, especially jumping. Turning while running is so slow, you might as well stop, turn, then run. Camera is a disaster. It goes all over the place, and every time you
This game was developed at the same time as Mario 64. It's amazing how long they had no point of reference. True. Same with Croc, actually. Croc has similar controls. It kind of controls like a tank controls for a platformer.
jump, it goes to an overhead view, which makes jumping even more
Yeah, Mario 64, Nintendo got it right with that one. That's how a 3D platformer should play.
annoying. It always focuses behind Bubsy, so you almost never see his beautiful face. Sometimes it just won't go where you want it to. There's a lower platform I want to get to, but how am I supposed to get on it if I can't even see it? He's so annoying because he repeats the dumbest things.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is my enemies? Let's
Croc was supposed to be a Yoshi. Yes, it was. It was made by Argonaut Software, who also made the Super FX chip and worked on Star Fox. Earthworm Jim 3D was really fucking bad. That game was awful. I had the N64 version of that game. That game sucked.
To get his tongue.
now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here. That's my grand
His voice is so bad. He doesn't sound or look anything like Bubsy. He sounds like Rosie O'Donnell with a clothespin on her nose. Level design is horrid. You're always lost because the path to take is always unclear and there's no map. The perspective
Redeeming quality of Earthworm Jim 3D is the logo.
is
Jeez.
an illusion because it's hard to judge
Jim
the distance
dancing.
of certain platforms.
That's it.
Fuck.
I forgot about the logo. All I remember is that game being really fucking bad.
What do you mean go back? I came all the way here, and now the arrow points me back? This
Hey,
game
lard ass.
doesn't make any sense.
It
Bubsy.
would make more sense vacuuming the dead skin cells off a Parasaurolophus playing poker on a pogo stick.
To glide,
Alright.
you jump and press the triangle button, but sometimes it doesn't work. The water looks like blue lava, and even if you dip your toe in the water, you drown. Wussy pussy. Pause. Genius.
That's a cute little thing. Instead of pause, it says pause. He is so good at anti-humor. Yeah.
All the other jokes
The Dark Souls of platformers.
are stupid. More codes. And now they're so long. Zelda on Nintendo saves, but not any Bubsy game? Have a save option.
Yeah, especially if it's like I get like having a password option for people, but it's a PlayStation game, and if you have a memory card, they're gonna rape his corpse. If you have, yeah,
What do I do? Forget it.
there are some PlayStation games that have passwords in case you don't have a memory card. Gex is one of those games.
The game is a mess. The end.
What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Inspired by the Angry Video Game Nerd. This is Chameleon Twist, which I've never played. It's an N64 game.
Okay, so this is Chameleon Twist. Chameleon Piss.
Wow, that's literally an AVGN thing. Oh, he's never actually reviewed this game, but that is something he would say.
Now, wait a second. Where have I seen this before? Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, it's only a classic story that's like 100 years old. Of course, there's gonna be references. Dumbass.
Just a rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch.
Oh, my dear whiskies! I'm late!
He jumps into a hole and Davy the Chameleon soon follows.
Public
just
domain
like
story.
Alice, and they both end up at Wonderland. What a shameful ripoff. Now
It's a fucking public domain story, you dick witch.
look at that. Davy just transformed into an alien. Is this Chameleon Twist or Alien Twist? The game is way too easy and way too short. There's only 6 levels. 6 levels. Like, come on.
He must think Disney. Yeah,
That defeated.
there's a whole ass video game that's basically Alice in Wonderland, but fucking heavy metal, and it's fucking awesome. It's called American McGee's Alice, and it's great.
The entire purpose.
Lick of the tongue.
Oh, come on. That's just bull ass. Hey, look, isn't that Chain Chump? This is so cool. Look at this. I'm running through a twirling room. Oh,
Up.
shit.
Ha!
Now look at this. An empty room. What a waste. There's nothing here but a crown and 2 enter.
The thing where you review reviewers doesn't make you like a Salieri. I'm not reviewing these people. I'm just showing you their videos and adding commentary to it.
Hearts, which are useless too because every time you die or even get game over, you restart exactly where you
Hey,
left
Leo
off.
Pyro, what's up, man?
Another empty room.
What a shitload
What's
of
the
fuck.
point? The camera
Review a Salieri reviewing another reviewer. Fuck, that'd be cool.
clicks ass and it only moves left or right. Look, according to the shitty camera, there's nothing to get me back. What? How did this stupid camera
Comfy
miss
aesthetic.
this? Oh,
Yeah.
God. Now-
Review reception. I really like these old YouTube videos. That's why I like showing them off. Like the stuff I used to watch on YouTube, like old angry game reviewers and stuff like that. It's really comfy.
Now I'm fucked. Should have swung it. Let's try that again. Just a little closer.
Oh. Can you jump and do it?
There we go.
Why would you? What a
Where's
dumbass.
the bee? You can only use your tongue to move through these areas. You also can't go back up unless you die, so if you miss a crown...
Ace Area is a gay furry who got bummed at conventions and cried. I did not know that about him. Happy video game nerd, I can do that.
Well, you know what must be done. The bosses are really annoying, but Funky Kong wannabes easy to beat. There you go, you funky fuck. The armored
16-bit, that was a good one. I don't know what Clan of the Grey Wolf is doing. His last video was like 10 years ago. But man, his videos are great. Seen Save State Gamer, my personal favorite. I haven't heard of him, but I'll check him out. The guy who shit on the AVGN movie. Should have done a chaser of some pissed Jose after watching Furious Fernando. Oh, that would have been great.
takes forever to beat because
I don't have any of the pissed Jose videos. I gotta fucking download them.
you can only attack him for like 1 second at a time. And if you miss, you have to wait like another
He's an engineer, so he has a real job. Oh, that's cool. Good for him.
5 hours. You know, why must the coolest looking levels always only be in the credits? Anyway, after you beat the game, you meet Bunny Boy again. He asks you if you enjoyed the adventure, which makes you want to punch him in the face. You turn back into a chameleon, return home, and that's it. That's the end of the game. I'd rather drink a Patasaurus diarrhea regurgitating out of its anus using a straw. Now, can you actually believe they made a sequel? Because I can't.
Shit, a lot of people give Chris Bohr shit for being a copycat of the AVGN, but this guy's way worse. Like, this guy copies James direct. He doesn't, like, steal whole lines, but he copies his style, like, and he's so unoriginal. At least with Chris Bohr's, you can watch him and be like, yeah, that's the irate gamer. That's a different guy. This guy's just trying to be fucking AVGN.
Chameleon Twist 2. Chameleon Piss Poo. High voltage screaming action. How does the action...
Just as Canada is a ripoff of America Side B
How
AVGN.
can it be high voltage? And why is
Great
it
value
title
AVGN.
screen? Okay, so this time, Davey sits on a teeter-totter and Rabbit Boy comes along and falls flat on his ass on the other end, blasting Davey up into the clouds where the next dreamland lies hidden. Brilliance. Okay, Davey the Chameleon
He kind of looks like fucking Yuka from Ukulele.
just transformed into a human.
Gamer Dude is like irate gamer, but they got the charisma or likability. Kmart AVGN. Yeah.
Humanoid chameleon. There is no logic. Like the original, the game is way too easy and way too short. You'll still cheaply die 1,000 times, but that doesn't matter because
I guess. He's likable. Chris Bohr's is likable in his videos. This guy's just kind of sterile. Yeah, compared to this guy.
lives are still useless and there's
This game is super easy, but you'll die 1,000 times. What the fuck?
still only 6
Original Ukulele, they stole the donut steal. Shameful. We have AVGN at home. I was exposed to the irate gamer first. Oh, wow.
fucking levels. Anyway, the camera still
Before the
sucks,
AVGN.
and these moving platforms are just annoying. Each one takes you somewhere else, so in order to make it through this area, you have to follow a certain pattern. It's just trial and error bullshit that never ends. The bosses are still annoying. Some are brilliant though, like the frog and this walrus on wheels. You have to shoot down using hundreds of snowmen.
This isn't interesting.
Genius. Yeah, indefinitely trapped in a block
Oh, eating things and spitting them back at enemies? That reminds me of Kirby.
of ice. The most annoying thing is that Davy runs so damn slow. There we
I remember I used to watch AVGN from binging the Freddy movies on YouTube. Nice. I discovered AVGN by accident. I was looking for videos of Ultraman back in 2006, and I found Screw Attack's review of Ultraman for the, this guy looks like gay Spock. Kirby swallows, flat textures as plants. And I saw the Screw Attack's video of the Ultraman Super Nintendo game. So I liked what I saw, so I clicked on more. I saw AVGN, I think it was a Ninja Turtles video. No, it was his Karate Kid video. And I must have watched that video like 5 times. And then I watched his Ninja Turtles one. And I was like, this guy's fucking... when I first heard his rant after the end of the Ninja Turtles review, I was laughing for 10 minutes straight. I couldn't breathe.
go double speed.
It was great.
Too bad it wears off after a few seconds. Oh, come on. Half speed? That's just cruel.
It was the TMNT review. That's a good video. Even though he basically ruined that game's reputation. Yeah, it was my one of my I think it, yeah, it's one of my favorite videos he's done. Was the Seaman? Yeah, that was a good one. I think the last one I really enjoyed was the Mega Man one. The one where he goes back and plays the three Mega Man games.
Game so slow. This game is a lizard gizzard blizzard made by a fucking wizard.
It does kind of look like Super
All
Mario
levels
level.
have an imaginative-
Deadly Towers is one of the best. That one was actually not written by him. That was written by his fans. He crowdsourced the yeah. He basically had a contest to write lines for his video. Then he fucking added them up and split them up and did the video. It's really good.
Dreamlike atmosphere to them, except Trip
I wish he'd do that again. Actually, that'd be pretty cool.
Midland, generic piece of ass.
Gaslight everyone into thinking Game Dude came before AVGN. Ooh.
Sweet. Oh, you stupid poo-poo cock!
You can't make
You know
rape
what?
jokes.
Go lick
Oh,
your mom.
true.
Every level is divided by 2, and to get to the latter half, you go through a really cool transition, except Pyramid Land again. The other transitions make it logically impossible to go back, but here, the
Anymore and James' old reviews have the yeah, true.
transition occurs halfway through a tunnel, and the only thing preventing you from going back is a damn fucking sheet of glass! Alright, how does this work? Just, whatever. The mini games are pretty snazzy, but Davey licks balls at pool. Literally. Bowling
I want to nail Roger Rabbit to the fucking cross. That was great. Yeah, it really sucks what happened to YouTube. Like, you can't be creative. YouTube is more censored than fucking TV anymore. Like, the TV shows get away with more than YouTube.
just stupid, because as long as you perfectly align yourself behind every ball, you almost always get a strike. Yeah, almost. For some reason, you can actually miss a strike, even if you were at the exact same position that got you one before. It's flawed. So after you beat the game, you went all the way back to the beginning and meet Rabbit Boy again. And from there, the end is exactly the same as before. So it was all supposed to be a fun adventure, huh? Yeah. trick me,
Gigapaused
will
and
you?
sanitized at the same time. Yup. There's a YouTube channel, these two gay guys, and one of their videos is how much stuff they can shove up each other's ass. I'm not kidding, by the way. Veto shit gets away with violating the TOS. Yeah, Vivo shit. Did I say veto?
Dicks. Sunsoft actually got some help from the Super Mario Club to make these games, and to be honest with you, some parts about them are actually pretty cool. But sadly, overall, they still fuck a monkey's nipple.
Inspired by the AVGN. No shit. No shit. I'm gonna grab some soda. I'm actually not drinking tonight. I'm actually drinking soda pop. Oh, God. When you gonna play balls on the dick when you go? Yeah, I'll do that in a little. Probably. I don't have to go to the bathroom, so. This is his review of Conquer. Conquer's Bad Fur Day is a great game. It's not a collectathon. It's a platforming game, but it's not a collectathon, which is surprising. Is that it came from Rare. It's a very linear platforming game with like third-person shooter elements. It's good. Yeah, his name is Alexander Badir. Count collecting giant pieces of shit. This is a pretty loud video. That's a pretty nice Game Boy effect. Did he do it himself? Game Dude was actually in school for film production, but he never really treated it seriously. He just wanted to keep doing videos like this.
Some say Conquer now sucks.
But I concur. And I will conquer.
Conquer's fuck it face.
I have that game on my Famicom Mini. It's not bad. It's just not good. He has the very basics of storytelling, right?
A game for everyone that does not work. Even though it has nice music and wonderful graphics for Game Boy, excluding the barn, it still fucking smells. He moves so slow.
It's a very dull game. Conquer was originally better edited than the Nostalgia Critic ones. Ooh. He has better editing than that fucking Jordan Owen documentary we saw last week. Kind of sucked. And I did not enjoy it. It's really dull. Conquer for the N64 was supposed to be a kid-friendly platformer game. But halfway through, Rare decided to make it more adult-themed and make like drinking and a lot of like dirty jokes. And that's actually one of the things that started the schism between Nintendo and Rare. A lot of people ask why didn't Nintendo buy Rare, but the problem was Nintendo and Rare had problems right before the end, and Conker's Bad Fur Day was one of those problems. Because Nintendo didn't like the gross-out humor, but they still let Rare release it, but they didn't advertise it and didn't show it in Nintendo Power. I really like Conker's Bad Fur Day. And Tim Stamper actually showed off 12 Tales of Conker on his Twitter account. I wish he'd dump it, but...
You might as well keep running, but then enemies everywhere come out of nowhere. They're so cheap and awkward to dodge because they're so big, fast, and they're...
Conker's graphic actually looks really nice. Didn't like Jew humor crazy. Yeah, Conker's graphic in this game, his like sprite animation looks really nice. It looks like a 3D model on a Game Boy. Kind of like what they were doing with Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3.
Routes are so narrow.
It's really nice.
They take so long to die by slingshot, and because there's not enough rocks around, you'll almost always be defenseless. The worst are these fuck noggins. Damn it! You can never dodge fast enough, even when you follow a certain pattern. You keep firing diagonally away as you try to dodge.
Alright, that's it.
Finally! What? They immediately regenerate? Fuck! What's the point of this anyway? You don't score points or anything, you just die. Might as well try to avoid them. Great, now what do I do? Fuck! This is all very odd because everything else is too fucking easy. Like the puzzles are too simple, moving boxes at the right order, unlocking doors, and being a delivery squirrel. That's basically it.
You know, Rare hasn't made that many shitty games, so I'd like to think of this game as a rare piece of shit.
Control
Alright, that's pretty fucking funny.
is also...
Oh, and Rare did make some pretty shitty games. Mostly their NES games. You ever played Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That was Rare.
awkward, and there's not enough acorns to heal damage, so dying is easy, and if you die, it takes 10 hours before you can replay the game. You go all the way back to the non-skippable beginning.
Nintendo presents Rareware.
Every time you die,
If they put this on NSO, I'd play it.
this happens.
They recently put Pokemon Stadium on NSO. Rasterized 3D graphics. Now, yeah, that looks really nice. Like I was saying, the Conquer sprite animation looks really good.
Hurry up. Why does it take so long?
Hey, Bear Ray, what's up, man?
Every time you enter a text box, the music annoyingly restarts. There's so many invisible walls, it's like getting lost.
Oh, that is annoying. Pokemon Puzzle League, that's on NSO. That's a really good one. I played the N64 version a lot, and I started playing the Game Boy Color version because I have it on my Famicom Mini. It's a lot of fun. It's really addicting. It sucks they can't put Tetris Attack on NSO because of copyright. Because of the word Tetris. I hope they could amend that. Because while Pan of the Pawn isn't bad, I'd rather have the Yoshi characters than like fucking anime girls.
Visible maze, and the perspective is an illusion. Like, how are tree branches above me
Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. That's a good one.
going to block me? Glitches are everywhere.
I voted for Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts screwed us. Well, this time, vote for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Second tail. They couldn't even give him a diagonal sprite. You're always lost because there's no map. Keep getting stuck. Gameplay is just bland. It's the same thing over and over again. Aimless wandering.
Conqueror's
Kicked my
bad
ass
for a
again.
day. Don't be deceived by Conqueror's kitty look. Now he's badass, and this is not a kid's game.
It was going to be, but was replaced with this. What a nutty pile of fucker. Have both.
It's not an easy game. Yeah, I got stuck at the Matador the first time I played it. I played the PlayStation 2 game. I hope that, I like the Sunflower and Conquer. With fighting with Dante, a Momofuku scrit my ass. I wish that this version of Conquer would be released somehow, like leaked online. It's out there. Tim Stamper has a copy of the original version of Conquer's Bad Fur Day, Conquer's Quest, but it's out there.
Feels like Disney. Whoa, settle down, boy. Stop bothering the tree. Now put your nuts away. That was bad. Nevertheless, with beautiful graphics, precise control, charmingly delightful.
Yeah, this game's great, and I'm glad it's not a collectathon. The only thing you really collect are money, which you almost never have to go out of your way to get, and chocolate, which is health. That's it. And tails for lives. A lot of bullshit one-hit deaths. But yeah, this game's great, and I like that it's not like a super collectathon, especially after playing Donkey Kong Country 64. The monk boss?
Music and witty, uncensored humor. This game is amazing.
The Xbox version is actually more censored than the N64 version. Way more swear words are censored on the Xbox version.
You also get
And yes, the sunflower. That I like the sunflower in this game.
drunk, piss, and go to shit mountain. What more needs to be said? You know,
I am right at
Conquer,
Dante's
Dixie,
stairs.
and Tails would make an awesome team. Conquer's other Bad Fur Day, what could have been an awesome game, was cancelled when Nintendo sold Rare to Microsoft and was replaced with Conquer Live and Reloaded, a bad Fur Day port. Conquer's
It's not a bad game. It actually looks really nice, and once you get used to the controls, it's not bad. The only thing I don't like is the censorship. Live and Reloaded is a pretty decent game. If you have the original Conquer or have an Xbox, try it out.
classic
You can get it for $10 on Xbox One and Xbox Series S, and $10 is worth it.
look is so deceivingly awesome. You'd never expect a squirrel so cute
Marvelous.
and adorable to be so badass. But they ruined him. Now he looks like a hairy shitball wedged inside a squirrel's anus.
Still play Live and Reloaded over the original. Live and Reloaded it's a good game. I'm not gonna. The only thing I don't like is the censorship, and really, it's just a few swear words here and there, which still.
Tried to make an already badass Psycon badass for Xbox, but instead made him bad and ass.
Graphics are technically superior, but they replaced the cartoon graphics with ugly
Europoid man of the future, half Arab. Scientists predict by 2050 this is what the average American will look like.
washed out, more realistic ones. Now without any charm, personality, crisp design, and a lot of the good cinematic framing of the classic. The Great Mighty Pooh now looks like shit, because now he doesn't look like shit. Font also now looks like shit, and voice balloons aren't as readable. A lot of the animation is gone, and what remains now retains far less and wrong emotion. Like Conquer
You will
here
taste my
looks
shoe.
like an evil genius. But here, he looks like a spoiled brat, and why?
Conquer in the original one's not an evil genius. He's sad that his wife died and angry at the world around him.
Why does he now hold a holy grail? The glass of milk parodied a clockwork orange. They ruined the entire scene and destroyed its meaning of existence. Bastards. Conker now only has one gun instead of two. Fuck this garbage.
Damn it, Rare. Why did you have to leave Nintendo?
Game now takes...
Rare didn't leave Nintendo. Rare wasn't really like a developer for Nintendo. They were a second-party developer, but they weren't a Nintendo developer. Same thing with Rare and HAL. Nintendo could have bought them out, but by the time they were, Nintendo and Rare had a falling out. So Rare finished up Dinosaur Planet, got sold to Microsoft, and that's it.
It's a lot longer to load, which makes sense
Nintendo sold them to Microsoft. Hey, Torsh.
because the original was
I thought Rare was a second party. They weren't really directly.
But it's still annoying. Conker's arm floats are now gone. Cartoon blood is now realistic. Deleted classic parts like the eel sequence. Cutscenes are a bit choppy with non-synchronized audio. Some cutscenes aren't as funny, like they removed Conker's priceless face when the gargoyle fell off the bridge. Now when you use your weapon, you go to this third-person perspective. It's unnecessary, awkward, disorienting, and I don't like it. You now use a bat instead of a frying pan, which was funnier because it was sillier.
They censored most of the swearing because obviously Xbox is for kiddies and Nintendo is for adults.
It doesn't even play
That is stupid. I did not like that.
and is now filled with many bugs. Control is now awkward, and Conker slides when he's...
I will say it is awkward going into third person to use a weapon, and it took me some time to learn how to do it. And they also added a lot of these like weird spiky ball guys everywhere, and you have to fight them off. That's annoying.
stops like he's on ice. The now awkward
They were first-party studios. They were the big Western 3 with Silicon Knights, Rare, and Retro. Oh, wow.
camera can't zoom in or out.
It's a shame what happened to Silicon Knights. That fucking stupid Norse god game they were working on killed them.
Except when Conker gets near a wall.
And people keep talking about, F-Zero GX remaster, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remaster. I would love remasters of those games, but Eternal Darkness, please.
Then it zooms
Too
into
human,
the back
yes.
of Conker's head. A real pain in the ass.
Two human being.
Stop it!
Eternal Darkness is good shit.
Online sucks. The level design is incredibly stale, badly designed,
You could still play that game online?
and the convoluted and messy control is worse than single player. Like almost everything else, it's better on the 6th.
Oh, he's playing split screen. A lot of issues, Joy, but I would not take the word of shitaku.
64.
This game is more depressing than watching a murder of murdering crows getting murdered.
You could tell he was reading that off a cue card.
And a disgrace to the squirrel's legacy.
That's literally how Chris Boers ended a video.
Banjo, you're next.
Inspired by the Angry Video Game War nerd. The more I watch him, the more I want to beat the shit out of him. Here's his video of Gex 3. How original. Beautiful landscape. Yeah, I actually like Gex 3. I played Gex 2, I played the N64 version, which was pretty good. PlayStation version's better. The N64 version adds a swimming level based off Titanic, which is alright. But yeah, Gex 3 is really good, and I really enjoy it. It was a platformer made during the 3D platforming craze, but I'd say play it. I recommend it. Gex 1 is not good. It's alright, but it's very dull. Yeah, this game's great. Very colorful, fun levels. Irate Game Dude, wasn't he the stalker AVGN cultist? Apparently all Irate Gamer had to say was, he kept spamming my videos with this comment about his show, so I had to block him. Hey, Warriors of the Shire. Yeah, Gex 3 is great. It sucks Gex kind of died after this game. I would love a Gex remastered collection like they did Crash and Spyro. Fuck it.
What a happy opening. This game can't be bad, right? Wrong!
Alright, what do you got to say about my boy Gex? What did Chris Boers do? He blocked Game Dude from commenting on his videos because Game Dude kept spamming ads for his show. I think it went something like, You've seen the Irate Gamer. You've seen AVGN. Now, watch the Game Dude. And here's a link to his videos.
Now, Gex and Gex 2 are great games.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, dude. Gex 2 is a great game. A very fun platformer. Gex 1 is so fucking boring. It's so dull. I don't think I've ever made it past the graveyard level. No one has. Whenever you look up anything about fucking Gex 1, it's always the graveyard level because the game is so fucking dull and basic.
But Sex P is
They were downvoted to oblivion.
a disgrace to the Gecko
Shameless shilling only by an underage stalker.
legacy. First of
The legacy of Gex? Gex? This is probably the best Gex game.
all, humans do not belong in cartoony, anthropomorphic universes, especially realistic ones. Why does Gex sound
Damn.
like Austin Powers?
Because Austin Powers was popular in the late 90s. He does an Austin Powers impression in the second game, too. Why is this game about making pop culture references? Making pop culture references? I don't know, dumbass.
Why is he infatuated with Agent Extra?
Look at her, aren't you? That's a pretty woman. Very pretty woman.
I say we perform a few experiments.
Why is this guy infatuated with this attractive young woman? I have no clue, dude.
Now, what say you and I solve the case of the lovesick music?
When the fuck?
Video responses? Yes, I do. Video responses are cool. And then what happened was, instead of actual, like, video responses, it was just women with big tits or women with cleavage. And that was it. I think that's how iJustine got her start, was spamming video responses everywhere.
Stop promoting bestiality.
I can think of two big reasons why he was interested in her.
Training is shit. Alfred the Tortoise tells me to crutch while running to karate kick.
Chris crouch whilst running to perform a deadly karate kick.
I suppose that would give me enough momentum to jump these platforms, but it doesn't work, so what the fuck? Before entering a level.
It does. It's actually pretty cool. Video responses were the reaction videos back in the day. Yeah, Daniel, early days of YouTube, like 2007, 2008, you could have video responses. So let's say James Rolfe made an angry video game nerd video. I would make a response to his video, and it would show up under his video. And what happened was, skanks and sluts kept fucking spamming their videos on it. It was like showing their cleavage and stuff. And YouTube got rid of it, because that's all it was being used for.
You choose what mission you want to accomplish, but what's the point of having this menu when you can accomplish any mission within any mission? Why a Christmas
Because it shows you how to accomplish the mission, dumbass. E-thoughts.
level? Regular
Dudes, I'll see you later. Alright, man. Good luck playing Nocturne.
snow ones are always more charming, and unlike here, usually retain that whimsical, dreamlike atmosphere.
More fun before the... Yes, it was. More fun before the Google buyout, and way more fun before the Viacom lawsuit. Once Viacom sued YouTube, YouTube went nuts about fucking copyright material. And
Oh great, now Gex's voice
watch out, featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
changes to sound like he has Down syndrome.
It's called an impression, dumbass. Kind of like you doing an impression of the AVGN, but sucking.
Because that's funny. He also annoyingly talks way too much.
There were channels dedicated to making 10-second video responses to every popular video, and they'd be rated 1 star and flooded with hate comments. And Knuckles. Yeah.
Half the time, you can't even understand him.
You can turn off Gex's voice. I'm pretty sure you can do it in this game, but I know you can do it in the second one.
My nipples feel like snow peas. Make it warm, number one.
Please, shut the fuck up! The stupid, immature jokes are the most unnecessary excuses for this game to have a teen rating! Imagine Sonic the Hedgehog having a mature rating because of one sign that reads fuck. Now, is it fair that kids
That's nothing like that at all, dumbass.
shouldn't play this game? Well, yeah, it is. I mean, the less childhoods ruined, the better.
Stupid, immature jokes. He's looking in a mirror when he says that.
The jokes are absolutely horrible, and many are weirdly illogical.
Mr. Wonka, Baruka stole a gobstopper.
I'd laugh harder by getting a hot fire poker
Really miss about old YouTube is when the search bar wasn't polluted by... yes!
shoved up my dick. Many aren't even jokes.
And everything on YouTube... Back then, people made YouTube videos because they wanted to make them. Nowadays, they make them to make money, which, yeah, it's good. You can make money online. But all the algorithm-friendly videos suck. It's always some guy making, like, a dumb soy face. I want to look... yield CNN garbage. Took over his collection and sold it for compensation because I really wish so, too. I think he sold it for legal fees.
Random statements spoken normally or stupidly.
I want to lick it, but my tongue will get stuck.
It's called him being silly.
Tail time!
Search on YouTube is completely broken. Trump think of Final Fantasy. He probably, I don't know. Yeah, I like Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII's the best game in the series. I love the junction system. I love the GF, the Guardian Forces. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast, that rich British guy. Isn't like the guy that he's working with like trans now?
More like fail time.
With this ring.
So not only do liberals hate Mr. Beast because they were told not to hate him by the serfs, the right doesn't like Mr. Beast anymore. Turned my best friend into a transvestite for millions of dollars. It's good despite its flaws, its glaring fucking flaws. Linus, that is too stupid to use Linux.
I make a perfect Sherlock Holmes.
More like shit fuck homo.
Sign out of your account and see what the average person is shown. Yeah. Or the trending tab. I don't even click on that.
Gore's wig fridge.
It's funny because it's a joke.
Don't lick any flagpoles.
Alright, let's see what happens if you lick a flagpole. Just
Nothing.
as I thought. Nothing.
Okay, that Donner Party joke is really funny. I don't dislike Mr. Beast. Yeah, obnoxious shill to oblivion, but yeah. I mean, I don't hate the guy. I just don't watch him. But man, the left really does not like him. Has been acquired by normie boomer conspirator. Yep.
You can only fall down this chimney. Control blows
Candy bar and fast food joint were shit. He made a candy bar?
beluga balls. It's so awkward because you can't make sharp turns. Swimming is disorienting, and you can't even jump off roof slants. After entering certain areas, forward momentarily becomes backward. So if you're not paying attention...
Oops. That's a skill issue.
Fuck seahorses! Crappy
Fuck seahorses? What the fuck did you just say?
camera only pans left and right, and sometimes leaves a view.
Yes, Joey, he did. He made a candy bar.
Graphics are nice, but why is everything so out of proportion? Like, since when are penguins smaller than...
The boomers will die and we'll become the boomers. Oh, God. Except we won't have the opportunities and money that the boomers had.
geckos? I know video games aren't supposed to be logical, but...
Dude, it's a candy winterland with killer Santa Claus. The thing you're complaining about is the fucking penguins? It sounds like you didn't really have any real complaints about this game. If you like the second Gex, you'll love the third Gex. It's more of the same, but, like... Bad times create strong men, etc., etc.
This is fucking retarded. Gameplay is a generic bore. You're always...
You love the second Gex game. This game is more... Live shits on his two...
game. Bottom line, stay the fuck away from Gex 3!
Wow. You want to hear my review? Did you like Gex 2? You'll like Gex 3 because it's more of that. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
I was happy in my special ed school, but something very unfortunate happened.
Why is it
in my
bad?
life.
I don't know why he doesn't like it.
My life was spent in agonizing
Oh, doing
fear
charity in
of
South Africa, yeah.
my xenophobia came out of nowhere. I had good behavior at the special ed school for 7.5 years. I collapsed on the floor and screamed. create the idea for the xenophobia. I was classified as a neurologically impaired student and diagnosed with xenophobia, the fear or prejudice against foreigners. I think that's a great thing. They said something cruel to me. They said,
Great shit.
balls on the dick. Balls on the dick. The only thing I truly resented about the special ed school was that it had no girls. I figured it would really help my xenophobia to be in a classroom with girls around. I felt helpless, bottling up my anger the whole ride to school. When I got there, I reacted in a very impulsive way. I chopped off my balls, I chopped off my dick. When Howard Scott Warshaw arrived, he would stand outside and stare through my window right at me. His dick would stretch into the room, his balls coming closer. I would hide underneath my blankets and pray he'd go away. I'd hear him whisper, "Where are the balls on the dick?" "Mom, I'm fine. Leave me alone." Mom tells me my true personality was actually born, kept all these decades in a box. The fact remains it's the oldest event from my life that I can still
Global
remember.
homos.
It was magical. It came at a time when I felt I needed it myself. Pretty common. They gave me Ritalin for a short time. It might have helped somewhat, but...
Alright. It's enough balls on the dick. You guys are having a conversation about Africa. South Africa to, yeah. It's almost like apartheid was a good thing. There we go. Alright, let's, show us the gun jump. Joey, don't say that. I didn't say anything. I don't co-sign that guy's statement. I did not say anything. That was my invisible roommate. Only Israel can do apartheid right. What's he playing?
Ever since they debuted in Plain Crazy, Mickey, who is a fucking asshole, and Minnie have been amongst the greatest cartoon stars of all time. These lovable Disney icons.
Mickey Mouse is your roommate, Johnny JoJo. Yes, exactly. Mickey Mouse is going to be public domain next year, or at the very least that version, the 1920s version.
Built our childhood, but at the same time destroyed them with their
The original Winnie the Pooh is in public domain now too.
shitty games. One of them being Mickey Mouse Cape,
Oh, that game sucks.
amongst the most ignominiously annoying.
Fun. You're a sex slave, Joey Toho. Fun fact. That game was not developed by Capcom, only published, because Capcom had the exclusive rights for Disney games. Get into it. Oh, I'd kick his ass. My Druther's copyright would last 20 years max. Yeah. Joey JoJo. But yeah, hey, Musicology. This game was, I think, developed by, I want to say, not Sunsoft. There was another company.
Games I've ever played. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth can you go wrong with Mickey Mouse? Castle of Illusion is amazing.
Good game. I don't know.
Well, just wait.
I don't know, Masked Man.
Okay, is this Mickey Mouse Capade or Mickey Mouse?
Hudson Soft, that's who developed it. Capcom published it because Capcom... Kat Dennings loves games, dude. Fuck, she does. Drunken Joker.
Why do they look like they're from the 1930s?
Oh, I know. My stand would be named All-Star.
To Funhouse. Why is only one block of wood nailed to the pole? Are the others just floating? Why even have all the letters on 3 separate blocks of wood rather than one? Why is the O of 2 not capitalized? And how do Mickey and Minnie know the Funhouse is east and not
Joker in
north?
time.
Directional signs without arrows point north by default. And fun? That's the biggest mistake of them all. Nothing
You had a lot to say about that sign, Zoardo.
about this house is fun. Now, rather than be a generic platform,
Hudson makes a lot of good games. They made Bomberman, Adventure Island, well, the sequels. Adventure Island wasn't made by Hudson. It was basically a port of a Sega game. But Hudson didn't have the, have any following. People watched him.
Buried in a mountain of other generic platformers, this fucker wanted to be creative, so Minnie sniffs your farts throughout the entire game, copying your every move and following your ass like Tails does with Sonic. Except that Tails is actually helpful, you know, collecting rings and killing enemies for you, while Minnie is negatively useless, meaning that she's worse than not being there at all. Besides shooting only one star at a time later on, she does absolutely nothing. She can't collect items or...
Want to break someone's mind? Try to explain Adventure Island game series. Oh yeah. Adventure Island was Kino. The game was so hard it took him 30 hours to beat it. With Monster World, yeah. No one knows. Game Dude is missing. I think someone found him in China, and or it was either China or Mexico, and they did an interview with him on camera, but that was like 2013 or 14. No one really knows where he is.
Thankfully, she can't be harmed by enemies. She only gets hit if you get hit. You also can't leave a screen unless she's right behind you. Many times, you have to go back, get Minnie behind you, then move forward again.
Flew to Mexico from Jim's video.
Now, folks, this is what you...
Decomposing in several places in the Mexican desert. Want me to find him for you? If you could. He could be dead. Imagine you're watching like the Kill stream or watching an Ethan Ralph clip, and he's like, I got a special guest. This guy was in a video by the cancer man Jim Medicare Augustus. And then you see Game Dude pop in and he's all like fucking disheveled, but is most likely dead. Yeah, he's probably dead.
Call bad level suck. Sometimes she irritatingly gets in front of you. It doesn't work. She gets in the way. She is the scourge of the universe. Once you get star power and upgrade it seconds after starting the game, you'll have it until the end no matter what, so why not just have it at the very beginning? Sometimes the upgrade is replaced by an enemy, so you have to keep re-entering the room until you get it.
That's annoying.
Look at this.
You know what else is not dead? Bew. Yeah, true.
Finally,
yeah, Bew lied about dying.
2 stars at a time while Minnie shoots 1 after the...
There was an article about Jordan Peterson, and in the article they called him a lolcow. People were jumping down the article's throat because they're like, you use a word created by a neo-Nazi site that kills trans people. Beautiful. And the word lolcow existed long before Kiwi Farms, right? Like, if you knew anything about the internet, you fucking... How are you this terminally online, but doesn't know anything about the internet? Fuck you, people suck.
The upgrade. By the time you're done, you'll still see more stars than after a fight with Chuck Norris. And break your thumb by constantly having to tap the A button. Even with the upgraded star power, the game is nearly impossible to beat. And it's a kid's game! Would have been nice to have Donald, Daisy...
You know what else is a hard game for kids? Ninja Turtles 1.
Pluto, Goofy, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge, and Ludwig. Then again...
Who the fuck is Ludwig?
And they probably make them all follow your ass and call the fucking game Mickey Mouse Parade. It's bad enough with Mickey and Minnie, and would even...
He's a Ben Shapiro goon now, brainwashed by Abigail Shapiro. Look at the Dreamcast. Look at that Dreamcast, yeah.
With just Mickey, because the horrendous control. It's sluggishly imprecise, and when you jump one way, you'll freeze fall every time you try to go the other. A mighty pain in the ass when trying to jump over enemies. There's so many of them, and they throw so many things. The sprites keep flickering with massive slowdown, which can be good, because they move and attack so fast. Some are practically...
You can't say he has a hard time saying the word fuck.
Unavoidable. Some take so long to kill, while others are so hard to hit because of imprecise aiming control. Some keep dodging every attack, so you have to keep changing the pattern. And Minnie keeps facing the wrong way when shooting. Also, if you leave a room and return, they immediately respawn. You just have to keep playing it, following
trying to imitate the nerd and not say fuck.
Patterns and memorizing where everything is. You can't jump while on ladders.
He was a victim of the word.
Fortunately, there's extra lives, blue diamonds that
Fred fucks.
On screen,
I can't stand this guy's voice. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Recover a bit of health, and red diamonds that recover all health.
It's basically a mishmash of like Middle Eastern and Canadian. It's really
To
hard.
reveal these items by shooting every square inch of empty space.
Homophobic
and light
remarks.
upside down grenades. But there's so many recovery items, they make it almost impossible for you not to beat level 1. There's even adventure
Voice is
items
making me
and
sleepy.
abilities
It's very
to
lispy.
but
Yeah.
later on, nothing will save you. Now when you fight a boss, the most annoying music plays that is worse than having a cymbal monkey clash its cymbals on your ears. After you beat the first boss and get the key, you have to travel all the way back to the very beginning. A very cheap way to artificially lengthen the level. Finally, we get to level 2. I just love how Mickey
The ocean.
calls Minnie over, just mocking you because of how fucking worthless she is. Like level 3, you don't freeze fall here, meaning they deliberately
I'm not saying
make
that.
control worse for every other
I'll ask, what rights don't they have?
level. But now that we're on the ocean, the
When they say rights, what they mean is free shit and no accountability.
second Minnie falls in, you'll automatically go down with her.
Ah.
Which doesn't make any sense. Like,
Oh, that looks
Popo
bullshit.
dies in melee, Nana evaporates. Anyway, you really have to jump the platforms farther than you normally would. Sometimes I miraculously forget she's behind me until I die, because, you know, I didn't jump far enough to the next platform. Suppose all these fast and tall waterfalls weren't enough, so they had to add a fucking jellyfish on top. Damn it, there's so many
I really hate that they actually do that. They're like, you gotta say this, and if you don't, they'll harass you. These people are fucking thugs.
of them. Oh, and look, there's even flying fish.
Cheap cheeps.
What a fucking hack. The music is the worst. It's so nice and cheerful. It's like laughing at me. Will Armageddon rains forth upon this fucking game? You think that's enough balls, you croco fuck? Look at this. How is any kid supposed to dodge all these balls? Damn it!
Oof.
Level 3, both the hardest and longest level, is divided into parts.
Hard and long.
Keep walking and the part will loop. So to get to every next part, you'll have to enter a certain tree in the foreground. Enter the wrong one, and you'll either have to repeat that part or...
Imagine being a kid playing this. How are you supposed to know you're supposed to go in the tree? Nothing in the game says that. 9 times out of 10, you would have rented this game, and good luck if it had the manual. What the fuck were they thinking?
go back to a previous one. Sometimes
Oh, the tree has a door.
The fastest way out is to make a hole and enter the first tree before the loop, which skips part 2. Make a hole and enter the third tree, make a hole and enter the first tree after the loop, and then
Free Kat Dennings titties.
walk to the boss. How is any kid supposed to figure this out? Not only are...
Someone made a fighting game where the character roster consisted of all noteworthy lolcows. I'm surprised no one's done that. Chris Chan, Game Dude, Ethan Ralph, Cyrax. I don't know what that is. That Daniel... I've been watching videos about a guy named Daniel Larson. He's a mentally challenged wannabe singer. DSP is a good one, too. He's a mentally challenged wannabe singer who looks like that kid from Hey Arnold. There's that really tall kid with the mohawk in Hey Arnold. I think his name was Stinky. He looks just like him. And he'll basically try to, like, mooch off people. And if they don't do what he wants, he'll start, like, screaming and hitting himself and filming it. Being like, you tried to hit me! You tried to hit me!
all the trees...
He's a piece of shit.
But so are some...
That's actually something I really noticed with all the lolcows is they all have like 3 things in common. Unlimited access to the internet, delusions of grandeur, and some form of disability, either mental or physical. It's basically like a perfect pool of that thing, all 3 of those, and that's how you get a lolcow. DSP, Cyrax, Daniel Larson, Ethan Ralph, fucking, I think I said, yeah, DSP. Wings, like they're all 3 of that shit in a cursed abbreviation. It's like a perfect match of like those 3 things.
Another pattern that's only different by involving part 2. This is
Now is paused to me. It's digital signal processing.
the only way out. Otherwise, you'll be jumping from part to part for what could be hours. I'm not kidding. Just in case that's not confusing enough, if you're ever sent back to part 1, it changes so you can't skip part 2. Oh, and if Minnie falls in a
Posted his
bottomless
ED article. Nice.
pit- Yeah. And why must it take like 10 years to make holes and reveal items? You know what's really annoying?
Check his
Why must
Discord.
there
Check
be
the Discord.
So many enemies guarding the pits? This is one of the cheapest games I've ever played. Other way, you mini fuck. And why is walking on ice the same as walking on ground? There should be less friction.
Oh, that
Those
guy, yeah.
towers are
Nice.
massive, and they're in the background.
God, I used to
too,
browse
which
ED all the
means they're
time.
even bigger. Look at all these enemies. Why are there so many of them? Fuck! Look at this. Why is aiming control so bad? What?
Yeah, I used to post... ED was my first red pill. I really wasn't red pilled by it, but like I used to go on there all the time and just read random articles where they talk about really obscure lolcows. This is before Chris Chan. They talk about people like the one I remember is this crazy woman named Kirby's Lover. She was like a heavily retarded woman that would like throw fits because anime characters died. And I think one example is she couldn't find a copy of Mario DDR, which is actually a game I own. Yeah, this is... people have been laughing at morons on the internet before Kiwi Farms. A Salieri.
Finally! Trying to dodge them all is suicide.
Yes, I remember that. I also remember there was a podcast before podcasts were big, before everyone and their mother had a podcast. Internet, Encyclopedia Dramatica had like a 4-episode podcast that was really good, and I wish they kept it on. I wish they kept going with it because it was very funny, where they'd read Encyclopedia Dramatica articles and just make fun of the people in it. You have a podcast? Cool. Shill it on the Discord.
So you might as well try to shoot down everyone in your path. Never would it be wise here not shoot. They never end. The music is even worse. It's torture. It's even more cheerful than before, and it's like forcing...
Tied to another person. All right.
That is fuck.
That's fine.
Look at her cheeks. Look at his smile. Oh, that's funny.
But that one artist, lolcow, that draws fanboy and cum porn, is that looks like a normal girl and met the creator of the show. Wow. No, I did not hear about that person.
That's it?
Someone finds it on their own, I won't be mad. Alright, I'll be looking. The woman who did Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar, who's Jewish, she used to draw Ed, and Eddie, she used to draw Ed, and Eddie porn.
You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous! Now,
3 man, 1
it makes
female.
More sense for this to be the last level, because Pete is the villain on the label and the only boss that's actually from the Mickey Mouse universe. But no, there's one more after this. The castle. Yeah, only 5 levels, while Mario 3 has 8 worlds. That's pathetic. This is where...
There's also what's her name? Rebecca Sugar. That's the woman who created Steven Universe. And she used to draw Ed, and Eddie porn, and then she worked for Cartoon Network.
Mini is the worst. Look at this.
That looks really annoying.
Get up here!
Yeah, I kind of picked that up from Joshua Moon. Whenever he talks about someone, he'll have to bring that up. Or if he talks about Gila Klein, he has to show that video cartoon of her.
Today,
fucker!
you grumpy daughter of a fucktwat.
Oh my god. That looks like complete bullshit.
For the
More and more people are noticing. That's a good thing.
sake of fuck.
Oh my god. This looks like complete bullshit.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Oh, man. That crow just kidnapped Minnie. That would have been awesome if I didn't need her to beat the level! So, now I have to go to the bonus room and win her back. Now, when Minnie is missing, the next...
Honestly, I'd say this game, Minnie probably should have been kidnapped. It should have been the generic damsel in distress story, because this game looks like complete bullshit having to play with Minnie and having to keep her alive.
hidden item
You basically turn this hard platforming NES game into an escort mission.
reveal will be the key. So you have to shoot everywhere until you reveal it. Grab it to unlock and enter the bonus room.
Stop Jewish hate ads. Wow.
The goal is to touch the correct Tweety Bird or whatever the fuck these things are. Touch the wrong one and you have to go back to reveal another key to restart. Now, you'd assume that everyone you get wrong only narrows down the option the next time you play, but no,
How
that's not
adorable.
How it works. It's always random, meaning if the last one was wrong the first time, it could be right the second. Because of this, every round is pure chance. And I swear, I had to read
Minnie is all fuss, all muss.
that fucking bonus room over 10 times, which means I had to collect over 10 keys, which by themselves take forever to do. It's a fucking nightmare. Great, what a wonderful prize. Fucker platypussy!
Oh, that is bullshit.
Look at this, I'm bouncing on air. What? Pete is back and now he's just a random enemy? Why isn't he the final boss? Instead, we get Maleficent. But unlike the others, all you have to do to beat her is go behind and shoot. Could the ending be any worse?
Well, there's Alice.
Alice? Great. So that was the objective the entire time. To save Alice.
It didn't even look like Alice needs saving. It looked like she was just chilling behind Maleficent's castle. She wasn't locked behind anything. She could have gone anywhere she wanted. You control 2 characters with 1 controller. That sucks. Yeah.
Alice?
Yeah, she was free to go anytime she wanted.
What the fuck does Alice have to do with the Mickey Mouse universe? Well, other than being a Disney character. And that's it? Nothing else? End?
End.
You'd be better off getting anal fucked by a walrus with elephantiasis of the dick. What a fucking disgrace to the mouse's legacy.
Inspired. Inspired by... Why did he show that clip of him getting off the chair? What the fuck? Alright, we got 3 more videos. This is his Sonic 06 video. He said anal fuck.
Sonic the Hedgehog
He is a Turk. It's part of his
is
culture.
brilliant, and so is Sonic the Hedgehog. But Sonic the Hedgehog is the absolute worst Sonic game ever made. This ignominy of the universe needs to be buried in the darkest region on Pluto. Now, as we talk...
I have the PS3 version of Sonic. Been guessing his ethnicity all day. Yeah. What if he is white? He's like half white. But, I don't know.
Started as 3 different Sonic games, all with the exact same name is, much to this pile of Hedgehog...
Yeah, I have that version for the PS3. It's not good. That game is really buggy. He has a classic PS3. El Ogo de las Americas.
Shit, you wanted them? It's a shameful disgrace! Anyway, there's too many characters, and I want to turn them all into Inuit clothing. Now, back in the days, Sonic and Tails were the fucking shit. But too bad they didn't ride the shit train like everyone else. Now Sonic's all
So he's like you, kinda.
stretched out like Gumby.
Kinda.
How about these?
Okay, with your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
They're more annoying than Slippy Toad.
Whoa, can you make it?
Their lips synchronized with their original Japanese voice, but should have been edited to match the horribly dubbed English. Sometimes, their lips
Are you in a... This...
barely move.
I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be a good thing.
Tails used to be so cool, but he's not a super powerful fox anymore. Now he makes a wimpy moaning noise, drops into the water without a splash, screams like a little girl.
Love the hand gestures of the
Drowns
NPCs,
because, like
yeah.
Sonic,
Yeah, this game is really fucking buggy. What happened was, they were actually just gonna release this game, but Sega wanted them to do a Wii game, and they were gonna just port this game to the Wii, but they couldn't do that, so they had to make Sonic and the Secret Rings instead. That cut into this game's development, and that fucked them over. That's why this game is so buggy.
he doesn't know how to swim. He can only attack by throwing dummy ring bombs. It's so stupid.
This was my girlfriend's first Sonic game. And tainted forever Sonic for her. Wow.
Accidentally crammed up his ass and look.
You want to hear the song, Stefan? I'll play the song. For you, I'll play the song. Thank you. It's enough of that. Let's get back to the game review. Alright.
Look, he can't even pick them back up. Bottom line, Kale should kick ass by using himself. There should be no dummy ring bombs. Why does Shadow drive vehicles when he should be able to run faster and has
Have a good night at work.
chaos powers? It makes
I can't get super chats. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. I only have like 725, I think, last time. 730.
as much sense as
Why is Shadow driving a car? Have you never played Shadow the Hedgehog? Ape, is that you? Shadow the Hedgehog, he drove cars. So they expanded that for this game.
Kirby sucking up enemies the giant vacuum. Jumping into the vehicles can be a real bitch, because sometimes the buttons won't respond. Look, bullets are flying up my ass, and he just won't jump in. Skunk fucker. Come on, jump in, damn it. Finally!
Damn it.
The controls are stiff and slippery, and you can never slow down fast enough. Damn it! You need to get out of here quickly. This horrible truck needs to get out of here quickly. Are you kidding me?
I named my cat Silver, but not... The Silver boss fight in this game is really bullshit. Because he can, like, lock you in a thing where he slams you into the wall, you lose your rings, but then he catches you right as you're falling and hits you again. You have to basically hit him at the right moment.
Silver
You can
looks
tell
like
the
a
truth.
mutated owl and sounds like Chuck E. Cheese with a clothespin on his nose.
Time for you to disappear!
You should disappear, but if you're not careful, he'll toss you around against an invisible box. Once they climb into a wall, they're like permanently stuck.
There's a funny moment in Game Grumps where he was born 3 years ago. No. Where they were playing as Knuckles in a part of this game, and John gets stuck into a part, and they're screaming at each other because Knuckles won't let go, and then when he does, it's good.
Get off the wall, you slutty fat bitch! Oh, and they can magically swim in the air. Now, remember when Sonic didn't suck, and how every single square inch was enriched with majestic dreamlike atmospheres beyond...
I will say, Sonic 1 is a good game, but fuck, the water level and the last level were bullshit. Do not, the very last... Fucking done, Aaron. Don't tell me that last level, Act 3 of that last level is good. It is not. And that boss fight in the water level is bullshit.
Imagination, that was a long
Fuck
time
Sonic
ago.
1 bonus
Now,
stages.
Think for a moment. What should Sonic be like?
Fuck the CD bonus stages weren't bad, but they were pretty tough.
Or this? Do you feel like you're looking at a Sonic game? No, you don't. Absolutely nothing about this catastrophic abomination resembles the classics, and Link would be less out of place.
Play the James Rolfe reaction, the game chode.
Care a lot.
Huh.
Sonic doesn't belong here, and that's exactly why he isn't here, because this is Sonic, not this. The town is also a horribly bad ripoff of Delfino Plaza. Everything is similar, especially the building.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an Italian villa. Of course it looks similar, dumbass.
Oh, and look, even the portals preview the levels. Even worse, it annoyingly serves as a constant interruption between the levels, which aren't as bad as this, but that's not saying much.
Really? You like the part where Sonic just runs into a straight line, and you just have to move left and right? And anytime you hit anything, you fall off the screen sideways? Imagine walking horizontally, like, just down the street, and falling sideways down the street. Like, not falling on the ground, but just sliding off into the side like some fucking Lovecraftian death sentence.
This is a hideous pile of fucking shit, and having to return to it is the biggest waste of time. Towns and cities need to dazzle with that Sonic atmosphere. The directions are stupefyingly, moronically idiotic.
First game was Sonic 3D Blast. That was not a bad game. AVGN plagiarists are as good as irate right-wing gamer. Sonic R. 15 years ago, I actually had a modicum of fun with it. It's got some decent stuff, but yeah, this game is not good. I'd say Sonic R was fun. I had Sonic R for the computer, and then I got the GameCube port of it on the Gems collection. That's a pretty fun game. Good soundtrack, decent gameplay. Just, there's only 5 levels. That's its big problem, is there's not a lot of levels.
Can you hear me?
But I love that they mixed exploration with racing. The happy video game nerd.
Knuckles wants to see you.
Send them a photo of my blue ass.
Head to the town's warehouse.
How the fuck am I supposed to know where the town's warehouse is? You're always gonna be lost, and believe me, I'd rather be lost at the worst place of Antarctica.
Penguins. My first Sonic game, and I remember loving it. I will say this. Shadow the Hedgehog is a way better game than Sonic Heroes. Holy shit, Sonic Heroes. Furious Oh, that... You know who made that? That was made by, fucking... Oh, God, I can't remember his name. That was the, Schmorky. Schmorky did that. What does this have to do with anything? Small world.
Monstrosities don't belong in the Sonic universe and need to be massacred immediately.
March of the Penguins, goons. You know there are humans in Sonic Adventure, right? He keeps praising Sonic Adventure. You know there are humans in that game too that you talk to.
They're absolutely retarded. Clones are everywhere, silently expressing how shitty this game is. Everyone knows you can't have a Sonic game without an accordion player. Now, the worst of them all is Elise. This half-white, half-orange slut shares
half white, half orange.
a
Like you?
relationship with Sonic. I can't watch this. I'm afraid this nightmare is going to lead to animated hentai bestiality or something. I hope...
To be fair, this is a really awkward romance. Furries.
Beats the shit out of this fucking bitch that needs to go back to Final Fantasy where she came from. Missions aren't retarded.
She does look like a Final Fantasy character.
They're vegetables. In this one, all you have to do is keep talking to the first person you see, and that's it. Nothing else.
Furries, not even once. Closet furry projecting. Echidnas have what the fuck?
Yeah, an incredible piece of shit! What is Tails doing? Look, even the soccer ball sinks without a splash. What a fucking circus. Loading screens.
Game Chode is a closet furry? Really? I did not know that. Eggman looking weird. Yeah, Eggman looked really weird.
So long. You can actually beat a few levels from the classics before they end. Graphics are realistically ugly when they should be stunningly cartoonish. Level design is bad.
4 penises for each orifice. Holy shit.
Almost nothing is reminiscent of the classics. There's a lot of pop-up. Tree, no tree. Tree, no tree. Invisible walls are everywhere. There's no rumble. Look how bad the camera is.
Oh my god, that is the story ending.
A chimpanzee would handle the camera better. At least the music matches the sceneries.
I will say this game is a fucking great soundtrack. I really love this game's soundtrack.
But that's exactly why they're worse than Alvin and the Chipmunks singing with allergies and alarm clocks. Collision detection sucks.
I don't know what's his thing with Alvin and the Chipmunks is. Sceneries.
You won't find the glitches. The glitches will find you. Half the game is nothing but button tapping and cinematics glued together. Sonic doesn't...
Did you not play Sonic Adventure? Or Sonic Heroes? Or Sonic Adventure 2? Left Stanzian accent so fucking hard.
Slides like he's figure skating and never runs as fast as he used to. Some of the rings are impossible to get. They wouldn't be so difficult if the camera didn't change angles or if the controls weren't so bad.
It takes one Canuck to know one.
Fuck nozzle! Now look at this. Sonic outruns this orca, jumps on flying pieces of wood, jumps on the orca's fin, and now logically, you'd assume that Jackie Chan's gonna jump to that nearby island. But no. Instead, he clings onto the fin like a frightened cat.
Fucking loser, eh?
To save him. It's the lamest excuse to force you to play as Tails, who should have been following my ass to begin with. To save Sonic, you hit the switch. But why would you want to spoil the fun? Okay, why is there even a gate here? Am I in a fucking aquarium? And why was it left open to begin with? Now look at that! It doesn't even fully close.
It doesn't. The whale can just swim right under it.
Why doesn't the stupid orca just swim underneath
EP
or
with
go around?
EP with
how the
gate.
fuck could have blocked the way? Nothing makes any logical sense. How did Sonic know the orca was trying to escape? Why did the orca try to escape the second Sonic jumped on its fin? Why weren't the other orcas trying to escape? And why didn't Sonic try to set them free instead of keeping them imprisoned? I mean, what an asshole! No, he didn't. You saved saved yourself by jumping away and defeated the entire purpose of having to play as Tails. Now, could the infinite train, loaded with bullshit, be any longer? Yes. How the hell did he jump from here all the way to here? Now there's no reason why he couldn't jump to that nearby island at the very beginning. If you don't hit the switch, you have to watch this.
Andy Griffith? I remember a lot of these old game reviewers would just take copywritten music and just paste them into their videos. Or copywritten videos or movies clips and shit. Like, they did not give a fuck. This had to have been before the Viacom lawsuit. Theme is forever.
That was almost 10 seconds of nothing. Why doesn't Sonic jump away like he did before a partially closed gate? The orca disappears into the gate and beneath the water.
It just clips under the water. It just clips in the ground.
The camera shakes, and this is a cutscene.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
I fucking hate this part of the game, because this is what I'm talking about. The auto running sections are really bad.
Oh, now he runs faster? If he ran faster at the very beginning, he would have caught up by now. 1 up? What's wrong with this? And I die 2 seconds later?
Yeah, see how he's like sliding down? That's what I'm talking about.
Replaced by empty containers. What a crap full of fuck platypus. Okay, so I beat the level, but why does Sonic stop and pose in the middle of the chase?
Bitch. The Andy Griffith theme is forever tainted.
Riding the snowboard looks fun, but trust me, it sucks more than a
Oh,
vacuum.
yeah.
The controls are horrible. Fuck! It's like riding a unicycle wearing a sumo suit moving a horse on a baby stroller through a bunch of
Fuck
winding
platypus.
hills. No, don't go up! Oh, come on! It didn't even hit me!
Yeah, you get stuck in a lot of shit.
Well, now I'm fucked. What? You could go right through it? If Tails was already about halfway through the level, then why didn't he just finish it by himself without waiting for Sonic? Are they trying to save the world?
That I've built software, seeing these games make me think of the painful process. This game had a really nasty development time.
Or the baton racing.
It was basically rushed.
Well, I couldn't tell you exactly what they're doing. Why? Because the story is a completely illogical fucking encyclopedia.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means you travel back even further in time. I mean, if you can travel through time, then why should you worry about it? Oh, you're gonna love this one. Shadow jumps into this portal. Oh, you son of a bitch. And out comes Rouge back. We? What do you mean, we? Shadow jumped into the portal.
What's this
I don't
we
know where
shit?
the fuck you came from. Now, this is where the game really takes it up the ass.
This level's really annoying, but I love the music.
Dying is easier than
In fact, they actually brought this level back in Sonic
the
Generations.
kindergarten math test. Believe me, you don't want to fuck around in this death playground. Everything wants you dead. The almost unavoidable obstacles on the road and falling debris that comes out of nowhere and hits you in a fraction of a second, the camera by changing angles, the bad frame rate by making you run faster than the camera and crash into objects, and ironically, even the rings, because when you magically glide through them, the straightforward momentum hurls you into even more objects.
Yeah, these parts of the game are really annoying.
Also, if you stay too close to the edges, you die. If you jump too early, you die. If you jump too late, you die. And because you can only jump straight if you jump at the wrong angle,
Shadow the Hedgehog was actually not a bad game.
you will die
I've said it. It's better than Sonic Heroes.
again and again and again and again and again. I can't.
I love playing disgusting black creatures. Yeah, I love playing the same 14 levels over and over again with different characters. That's great.
Take it anymore.
That's fun.
This game is a disgrace to the Hedgehog's legacy. Why is it so bad? Why is it so fucking atrocious? I work on being trapped underneath two Triceratops, fucking, while one of them takes a diarrhea on my face. Is vomited hedgehog poison shit?
Make this before or after the AVGN Silver Surfer episode. Considering he has a copy of Mario Galaxy, this had to have been after, because that episode came out early 2007, and this had to have been like early 2008. Either late 2007, early 2008, so this was after the Silver Surfer episode. I can hear some of the lines. Same here.
Partially undigested rotting cow shit. It sucks.
Too far to the edge, you die. Too far to the right, you die. You die, you die, you die, you die, you die. Oh. It's as useless as this LJN poster I have back here. That's a good episode. For some reason, I think he fucked up the coloring. Like, the whole episode is like an orange tint to it.
It really sucks. It super fucking sucks. So much super fucking gorilla fuck. It fucking sucks itself inside out, infinitely beyond imagination, and makes black holes explode. And I think it's a pile of poop.
Inspired by the angry video game nerd? No, you don't say. Alright, I got Rocky and Bullwinkle here. We got two short ones.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, a flying skull, a moose, and a classic Rocky and Bullwinkle show.
I've seen a few episodes of this when I was a little kid, but I don't really remember anything about Rocky and Bullwinkle, other than one's a moose and one's a squirrel, and they made a movie in the 2000s.
You know the rule. Classic stars, shitty game.
Words cannot...
There's another one made. He looks like a gay Canadian Vulcan. Yes, he does. This is another one published by THQ. I've said it again, and I'll say it before. THQ on the NES made worse games than LJN.
Cannot describe how annoying
That's redundant.
the music is. It just keeps...
Game dude converted to Islam and joined ISIS. I wish that was true. That'd be so fucking funny. The Rocky and Buck Break Bullwinkle show.
every few seconds.
Welcome to the nightmare.
It should be the entire theme
I don't know. Did AVGN review this game? This seems like something up his alley.
song.
More like up his ass.
Bullwinkle looks like he's wearing socks, the main villain appears instantly, and if you kill him, he comes back. Bombs fall from the sky, Boris throws them, and you can throw them. There's bombs up the fucking ass. Go away, you're fucking with the wrong moose. Oh look, the bombs go right through you in the air. The Microsoft Paint graphics greatly integrate the cartoon's atmosphere, but did a baby do the drawing? The trees and clouds are exactly the same, lines are left unfinished, some stick out, the house has no doorknob, and is it snowing inside?
He did, Joey.
Everything is frustrating, the stiff and slippery...
You think I'd know that, considering I've watched every single episode. I even own that massive Blu-ray that he has, which is like the first 14 seasons of AVGN. Christmas shit episode. Alright, I'll have to check that one out.
Controls, the screen that constantly pauses to a line, dodging enemies.
I think for Christmas this year, I think I'm actually going to watch his 12 Days of Shitsmas series. And his cover art one, too.
Ah, son of a fuck nozzle! And even picking up items.
Well, I love that background music. You know how games like Mario, Bayou Billy, and Contra have like melodies and stuff? This game just has like 3 notes.
Let's try Rocky. Now wait a second, is he a flying squirrel or a
Moose.
bouncing squirrel? He can't walk up or down the stairs, so he has to keep jumping.
Just because he's a flying squirrel doesn't mean he still can't walk up or down the fucking stairs.
Now why can't I go up to the next screen?
Bayou Billy has it has a great soundtrack. It's just a shame that it's a really fucking hard game. It's one of those games I want to really enjoy because it has everything going for it, but the difficulty is just too hard that it actually makes it unplayable. Like, we're talking Battletoads meets American Castlevania 3 hard.
The only
Play
way
the
is
Japan version? I will. Oh yeah, Mad City.
How'd
I'll
I
try that
die?
out.
There's a platform just below me. So every time I come to a staircase leading to the next screen, I have to switch
Moose, did you ever watch the guy eating from a moose corpse with a funny voice? No, I did not.
characters, walk up, then I can switch back. Like the nerd always said, what were they thinking? Why
Never reference a good review in the middle of your bad one.
walk when you can fly? But, oops, there's the key. Now I have to walk all the way back down.
This music is driving me insane.
What a crocodile shit sucker. I don't believe this. You know what's also shitty? After you pick up the key, leave the screen, then return, it comes back. Now here, no matter how high Bullwinkle jumps, his bombs will do nothing, so my only option is to make a run for it. But Boris drops bombs that stun you and drain your energy, then every sky-falling bomb that hits you reverses the control so you move back and forth through all these saws that drain even more energy and the cycle never ends. Ah, fuck sandwiches! So close! Even headbutting won't get me out. At least the music changed, but it sounds like the
Oh, this is fucking awful.
batteries are dying. And Bullwinkle looks like he's doing ballet.
Fuck sandwiches. This game is a turd out of my ass.
I'm just gonna switch to Rocky. Switch to Rocky! Perfect timing! The game is nearly impossible to beat, but you'll go a lot farther with Rocky because you can fly over everything. Now here, which is totally impossible for Bullwinkle, using the atrocious controls, you have to bounce across this small platform to make...
Play that video on Discord about Rolf's thoughts on his plagiarist spawn. Oh, let me look it up. I'll play it right now.
Have been, wondering, what does the angry video game nerd think of my Game Dude show? He likes my show. If you don't believe me, ask him yourself, but only if you have to.
First question, have you ever heard of Alexander 4488 and what do you think about it? What's it called? Alexander 4488. No.
It's his obituary.
Let's just say he's a big fan.
Nintendo Shit Cube is better than this guy 100%. Someone said, he's the game dude, he is so rude, he flees the country when his court cases due. Fitting end for the game dude, do it at the end. Well, I just did it now.
Through. You don't understand how legendary the challenge is. Damn it! Why does it have to be so hard? If you're not dead center, you'll fall right through, and sometimes you'll automatically stop midair through a bomb, and guess what happens?
That is bullshit.
How did I not make that jump? Whoa, that was close, but look how
Kick fucking ass. Life's kind of cool sometimes.
impossible it is to get the energy drink. Besides, going to the next screen recovers all energy anyway, so why would you risk your life for something completely useless? Next level.
Okay, the names are illogical.
What's the buzzsaw or simply shocking? Right on track or desert anyone? How about fucking shit sucker or suck shitty fuck? The scrolling
Hey, Lady
screen
Justice.
actually kills you.
How's it
And you
going?
can fall through the bottom of the train. Now, unless the sky is moving, why are the wheels not turning? Why are the logs cut in
Ooless.
half? And for fucking
Useless.
out loud, why are the clouds
This game is useless. I'd rather have a T-Rex taking a shit up my ass than play that. It sounds like Arnold.
black?
I could actually do it. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You'd assume they're train smoke, but they're not because they come
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're doing better.
after the train.
I had that Mario toy. Impressions are the best. Oh, thank you. Come on me if you want to live.
Come on, we gotta go back.
Okay, let's go.
That's it. I'm gonna beat this horrible game once and for all.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. More like Rocky bullshit.
You and me, even Rocky agrees. Come on. Oh, he destroyed it.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty bitty card. Oop.
Inspired by no fucking shit. I got a better fucking rant. Here's one. Rocky and Bullwinkle. More like Rocky and bullshit. I'd rather drink bullshit than play this bullshit. And that's bullshit. Grade A, no bullshit, bullshit.
Super Mario Kart and Mario
What is he talking about Mario Kart now?
Kart 64 are classic masterpieces. Every single square inch, including
That's 100 times better than the game, dude. Thank you.
the incredible old-school Mario music, retains a magical, dreamlike Mario Kart atmosphere far grander than the equally amazing Advanced, DS, Cubed, and Wii. They're too busy
Double Dash is a lot of fun, and it sucks that, like, It's stuck on the GameCube because the gameplay in Double Dash is wholly unique to the other games.
Silly and different, and don't truly.
Every other Mario Kart game more or less plays the same, but Double Dash is actually quite different from the other
Like
ones.
Mario Kart, the classics are refreshingly simpler and have a sense of maturity.
My favorite is Mario Kart 64. That's a really fun one.
You don't get any more Mario Kart than this.
Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart DS.
Mario Kart. Double Dash is just one big silly playground, and the character selection is
Looking in the writing of a retard that I've been fucking... Oh, nice.
with a massive pile
Ow,
of water
that hurts.
hippopotamus diarrhea. Why have Daisy, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi when there's Peach, Mario, and Luigi? Diddy Kong and Birdo never came from Mario.
Racist Mario's best Mario Kart video.
Remember Toadette from before? I sure don't. And why the fuck are there two random bosses? Look at my...
Why not?
Much longer it takes to select Wario. What a pointless, minuscule inconvenience.
Hands down.
Not even worth mentioning. All we need is Mario, Luigi, Wario, Bowser, Yoshi, and Peach. That's it.
You don't like more characters? You don't like... There's some pretty cool characters. When is Mario not racist? Like, I actually liked playing as King Boo and Petey Piranha. They were fun.
And maybe Waluigi. Even Koopa Kong and Junior Boy aren't really that important. There's a nice variety of cards, but once you get the gold one...
I thought he was reviewing Mario Kart 64. Why is he talking about Double Dash? Mario's always been racist. What can I say? He likes driving.
The rest are useless, so what's the point? And if Wario's helping the cart, who's steering? The Delfinos are assholes and never belonged in the Mario universe. Baby Park is way too small...
I thought you liked Mario Sunshine, though.
It should have been a battle stage instead. And you know what's really annoying? Why must everything have a face? Look at the trees.
It's Mario.
Is this
The hills have eyes in Mario. Literally.
Mario Kart or Kirby's Dream Land? There's the giant pink arch. That looks like a giant pink dick. And is it a coincidence that the map is also dick-shaped? At the
I don't really see it. It looks like an alien with an erection, actually.
exact same time? It's Little Mermaid all over again, times 2 in a row.
Yeah, I cannot see what the fuck that's supposed to be.
How did this happen? Were they looking at porn magazines while making this game? What a load of bouncing grasshopper shit. This is Mario Kart for fucking out loud. Like the nerd always said, what were they thinking?
Again, never reference a better game reviewer in the middle of your game review.
Mario Kart Wii is a social tea party, and there's never been so many
I thought this was Mario Kart 64. Why is he talking about Mario Kart Wii now?
pointless characters. Like,
He talked about Mario Kart 64 for like 2 seconds.
we don't need Rosalina, Daisy, Baby, Peach, or even Pauline, because Peach is by far the best, so all Mario needs is her. Why are the characters so
I never really played... I played this game, but I didn't play much of it.
shiny? They look like they're covered with wax.
Kick Goombas.
Hey,
Okay.
I wonder...
Kick Goombas. That's on you,
What a bunch of
dumbass.
squirrel fucknuts. The Mii's belong in Wii Sports, not Mario Kart. But no, they just had to barge their way here, like in Brawl and Galaxy. Some of the magic is instantly destroyed.
The Mii's weren't in Brawl. Turn Boolings in the jelly, humiliate. Yeah, the Mii's weren't in Brawl. Maybe they were a side character, but they weren't playable until Smash Ultimate.
By the presence of these Fisher-Price toys, and the mom music
Holy
makes
shit,
matters
Smash
worse.
Toast.
It's like laughing at me with those stupid Mii's. Now look at this. Delfinos and
Total
Mii's
Mushroom
at the
Kingdom
exact
death.
same time.
Sounds like something
It's
Bowser would
mixing
say.
Piss and shit in a blender. And what the crap is this doing in Mario Kart? Seriously, what the shit is this doing in Mario Kart?
I don't even know what that is. This picture is so pixelated, I can't even tell what that is.
They are stupidly driving back and forth for no reason at all. Even worse, you can actually race with them too. Is this Mario Kart or Me Kart, damn it? Some classic courses return, fully revamped and refreshed, like Peach Bitch. More like Peach's Fantasy Dickland!
What does that have to do with anything?
But the best are the Mario Kart 64 revisions. Look how the sunlight behind the oval clouds and the dreamlike background shines over the simplicity of the reflective ice while the incredible dreamlike
You know, despite it being blurry, that actually does look really nice.
music plays and the classic Mario Kart flag approaches from the distance. This is magic. This is fucking Mario Kart.
The Wii wheel was so weird. It was basically just a hunk of fucking plastic you put your Wiimote in.
This is how this should all be like.
I never liked using the Wii as the Wiimote controller for Mario Kart, though. If I'm gonna play, just play the fucking GameCube controller. Or the classic. Now he's talking about Mario Kart 64, but it's just a montage.
Yoshi, you ignoramus! Ah, Junior Boy, you ignorant anus! Ah, crappers and cheese.
What is this? What is this? This is like a montage of him sucking up Super Mario Kart.
Crappers and cheese? Well, now I'm fucked.
I did not know the lightning bolt lasted that long.
Down with me, Toad. Why?
Oh.
What? Wario, I've got a present for you. Oh no.
Wow, get fucked.
Oh shit. Here's a short
ESL accent doesn't get any easier.
Ah, so much for my shortcut.
Wow, nice going, nerd.
Fuck. Drag rabbit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you know what? Just stop. Just stop. No!
Ah!
Perfect timing. What? Gotta put the current, gotta put the current. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm a goner. Damn it. Penguin pile of poop.
To be fair, those penguins were annoying in Mario 64.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yahoo! I got this.
Yay!
Son of a bitch, you stupid me. You just had to ruin the
Bonjour, I am real
Imagine
white.
if... Never mind.
Nerd-spired. Alright, that's my last Game Dude video. I've streamed for about 2 hours. We got our Hannah Minx videos. We also have, a little preview of what's to come in the future. So we got Game Dude. I got these meme compilations from, like, 2016. I'm not watching them tonight, but that'll be a stream in the future. I'm going to do a Linkara stream where we watch the Linkara videos because, you know, it's fun to make fun of Linkara. We got more Angry Joe. Game Dude spat on by his idol. I don't have the video on here, but I played it on stream already. I got Hannah Minx. We have Jessica Nigri videos we can play at the end of each stream, as well as Hannah Minx. Never watched the Linkara review? Well, you're going to next time. So we got some good stuff. I have Spoony One's video of the thing. I might play that in the future. Jessica Nigri. Download the video for... Alright. I have, also, something else I have is this video, which is an advertisement for the Fox Box, released in 2003. It aired on TV, primetime Fox TV, and it's really cool. Jessica expiration date. I got some Angry Joe stuff I didn't show off. A video for the Pokemon, a promotional video for Pokemon, a Williams Pinball and Mortal Kombat video, a Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh video. That's interesting. So we got some quality entertainment ahead. Tummy hole dancer. Yes, I have Margaret. Where's she at? There she is. Good old Margaret. She got married recently. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Let's sign off with our good old friend Hannah Minx. I already played this one, but fuck it.
Mia-san, konnichiwa. Today I'm...
Was the gun? No, he wasn't. Margaret's poop bag, Minxie. She has to poop into a colostomy. Yes, she does.
backpacking through the woods. This garden's kind of like a Japanese garden, except for that squiggly tree in the middle. It's more like one of those squiggly trees from Disneyland.
They were best buds making fun of suicides.
Come to think of it, this whole
Damn, woman.
thing looks
Not
like
in
a
her poop
spaceship.
bag hole.
You know, it's kind of shaped like a spaceship.
I would, but not in there.
Or
She
an
poops from there.
asterisk. And that plant over there, it's not in the ground, it's in a
Her backpack is a character from the anime Bleach.
pot sitting on the ground. I think someone forgot that a plant needs to be all the way in the ground and its roots can't go through the pot. And they thought, oh, if I just put the pot
Someone is breathing heavily. Yummy. Con. Yeah. Her dog needs some water.
on the ground, it'll
Get your
be
dog
fine.
some water, girl.
I don't know. guy. He's like as
Two personalities make me go Aruga.
big as the lantern.
Big fro.
And there's another plant inside a pot. Except this plant, it doesn't even look like the pot that it comes in from the store. It looks like a decorative pot. So they didn't even forget to put the plant in the ground. They just specifically put it in a decorative pot and put it on top of the ground. And what's up with this bird bath?
Oh, it's a bird. I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
There's not even water
I thought
in
her
it.
dog was gasping
What
for
are the
water.
birds supposed to play in? Sand?
Sand.
Maybe it's a bird sandbox instead of a bird bath. At least I found the cotton candy garden.
I wouldn't eat that
They've
if I were
got
you.
lemon flavor and orange flavor and cherry flavor. Oh my god. Cotton candy. Over here, we have a pool, I think. Except this pool has leaves in it instead of water. I
No,
don't know
clean
if
out
I'm
your
going
pool.
for that. Thanks for joining me on my hiking adventure! Have you ever had a hiking adventure? Leave me a video response and show me. Matane.
Yeah, she's a wife now. Wife and mother. Alright, that's it for tonight. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Having a hiking adventure right now. Good for her. Hey, Lady Justice, that's Miss Hannah Minx. She was a popular YouTuber back in like 2008, 2006. Two ginormous mounds. And now she's a wife and she's a mother and wife. Well, go climb them. All right, I'm going to go sign off. I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll be doing more Hannah Race Mix. We'll be doing more God of War. So I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go play more Pokemon Stadium.